All right, welcome back, everybody. So we got it figured out. Little bit of a hiccup there, but we're back. Probably starting here in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off to our two commentators today. We got Jay and C Falcon.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Chad.
Everyone can blame Jimbo for the delay. He deserves it. Emo saying the same thing I said.
Yeah.
Welcome to season 7, everyone. Hopefully it won't be this chaotic. But chaos is what some of these settings can do. So this seed is actually fairly tame in terms of settings. With just no consumables means early child's gonna be a little rough. But once they get adult, it should smooth out. Sorry, I was responding to someone in the race room. But so yeah, it should be interesting to see how people route these. This is for a lot of people in the tournament. This is relatively newer settings than some people are used to running, but these runners should be able to adapt. So we are just about to get underway, finally.
Yeah, let's get season 7 started here.
Could be worse. Could be season 4 where we ran out of everything. Yeah, Bolero start. Obviously it's a child start, so they won't be able to go check that song immediately. But I believe we'll be seeing people probably getting the songs and going straight adult. The major is Shop Sanity, Snake. Did these guys plan the same shades of tunics, like base color?
So you got some purple, and
Like
Cole's is like salmon, I think, or something.
Yeah,
like...
it's salmon, but
all right.
Yeah, those are some expensive pieces of art.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, that's the other thing with the no consumable start with Shop Sanity. Sticks, they don't know where they are. They can be in any shop. Or in a chest in mine was. There's a big Poe out there.
Alright, interesting.
So our Rush Ice meta will be going strong in this one.
Yeah, folks are probably, when they go adult, are probably gonna maybe hand that in right away. Free up the bottle.
So this is where I'm always not sure what to do when you're a child. Whether or not you go and actually get the SFM song or just go straight to long line into adult. It's a hard choice because you're just kind of walking through Lost Woods without doing any checks.
Well, I know from experience that probably doesn't matter to Kola.
He's doing a check he doesn't normally do, though.
Yeah, why? I'm actually surprised he's doing this.
Yeah, Cole or Emo, that's how I did it the other day when I was racing these, but I kind of got screwed by it. So, you know... Oh, that was a Deku stick capacity in the shop for 25 rupees. That Say saw. That's actually pretty good. It looks like Say is gonna farm for it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that.
I think anything else, you probably don't do this, but...
I think...
Like, light arrows on...
Okay.
Something we didn't say when Fire Temple was foolish. Don't even know if Fire Temple's required yet, so...
Yeah, I think at the start I'd probably just go grab the SFM song, but I can see just leaving. Definitely looks like it, through the runners are doing that. See if Gab also ends up heading that direction.
So hopefully the song here is worthwhile. Otherwise, this feels kind of bad to come all the way up here.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple in mind here that'd be good. That'd be one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
no,
not
this
gonna
is
feel
fine.
bad about coming here for that. That's for sure. That gets you an extra song in Graveyard. So.
Color the hint really quick, but I think that was Lab Dive has a Deku shield.
Yep, that was correct. Yeah, the song is sometimes worth it, but you're going through Lost Woods, which is pretty slow without being able to do most of the checks. So it's I don't know. Some seeds it's gonna be good, some seeds it's gonna be terrible. Craters past the Twin Rova.
All right, I know what's gonna happen there probably, but
Yeah,
Ice to Bongo.
Cavern Bongo, so we're going ice for sure. Because Nocturne's there most likely.
I was gonna say, hold on. Does he just tell us where both Requiem and Nocturne are, or am I making that up in my head?
I'm saying that's a pretty good chance.
It's interesting.
Interesting. I didn't think all 4 runners would go straight through Lost Woods, but I was proven wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that one stick they got in Mitos is what allowed this too. I completely forgot about the Wolfos. We've played with consumables for so long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, you know, if they didn't get that stick, maybe we would have possibly seen all 4 of them farm for the upgrades. And you said it was what 25?
Yeah,
because that would have also worked.
Gav did skip the light arrows, but he'll get back for that.
I can't even say I'm surprised someone skipped that check early.
Piece in the crater and a heart piece on the volcano, or in the wall in the volcano.
Mm.
It's actually probably a good idea to check that before, like, save warp out of there.
Yeah.
Now you know if you need a bean or not.
Yeah, and there's always that outside chance on the child route early. I don't know, you run into choose or a bomb bag and maybe want to grab the bean right away.
Yep, exactly. Be a little more efficient. And I disagree, Emo. I'm pretty sure Cola is one of the more risky runners out there. But with Quals, he's probably playing way safer.
Mm.
This is not the time to just orphan checks for no reason. Sun Song, that doesn't do much.
Well, that helps with getting the bomb shoe shop routed in.
That's fair. I am forgetting that we have more settings than normal.
Yeah, I know from experience, bomb shoe shop can be sometimes pretty tough to route in depending on how your time of day works out. And
ooh,
wait, hold on, what was that hint again? Can you? Okay, yeah, that
says, you know, we got a dense fire on frogs too.
Oh,
Gav is the only one who knows that.
yeah, we definitely know that was required because we have a Path of Bongo hint.
Yep.
So,
strap
so
in,
that,
people.
so that ice hint that we thought was Nocturne, or any child song.
Yep.
Now is possible.
Are we ready for AD? Because it's like a 50-50 shot, it's AD.
Yeah, this is... Alright, yeah.
Alright, Say also got the hint. The 2 people who farm the rupees are benefiting from it.
I mean, it's so early, I'm not too worried about the 2 who didn't see the hint. They might.
No, you probably run into it, and... I know Cola likes to clear Lost Woods in one swoop, which is why the Ocarina game was a little weird for me, but... I will say, these longer seeds... your top runners are going to prefer these AD seeds, to be perfectly honest. There's less variance in AD seeds. You're able to, you know, use your execution to get an advantage.
Yeah, and this one especially with that Inspire is kind of just if you got a song location, you need to check it. So you're gonna be definitely doing all of that.
So Frogs 2 requires any of the or all the child songs, Nozo. So by having Frogs 2 be hard required, the Ice song could be any of the child songs, or Nocturne at this point.
Yes.
I mean, it could be other things too, but those are the most likely.
Nice 125 scale. Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see pretty similar routes from everyone, though, with the exception of Charlotte using that Sun song to grab an extra skull. The starting song's Bolero. No,
Yeah.
Cola!
Oh god. Oh god, them damn slingshot bullets.
Slowest moving projectile ever. Interestingly, no one's using custom models, so we don't get to see anything cool there. Granted, I'm not going to use a custom model for the tournament either.
Hi, Sam.
I use too many setups that rely on Link's head. Emo, I'm going to hold you to that. No, we'll talk.
Oh boy,
Right.
oh boy, here we go,
Cole's
Cola.
classic here.
I'm interested to see. Come on.
Nope.
Oh man, we couldn't get past first room today. Oh well.
Well, everyone voting, we don't know. To be perfectly honest, I don't think it's a bad strategy to do that. You lose so little time. Oh, a shield is really nice in Shop Sanity to find, though.
Oh yeah, we don't have to. I don't think we've seen the Highland Shield yet in the shop, unless it's like right. Oh,
it's right there.
Of course it is. There's also iron boots that are
Which are also wall locked.
Just barely wall locked, apparently. So I think it's pretty safe to say with irons and a scale lock that wall lock that if we need to do water, we're gonna have to find a wallet.
Yeah. Oh, Gold Mask is a bomb bag.
Yeah. Castle Voice, Burning Cat Prelude. There's one here, and I.
Cole's not gonna rush that bomb bag, huh? I guess it is pretty slow to walk to CAC, but I don't know. Oh, it's Stone DC too.
Yeah, I think I saw. Was that Deku DC Force that were the stones? I don't. He went.
Yeah, that's what I read as well.
Huh, I don't. Yeah, on one hand, I always like to have a bomb bag. The problem is like, he would have to walk all the way back to Castle to go adult at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, although we know Prelude's not available, maybe he'll find like Serenade or he'll find Nocturne to help Warp to turn that in
Rosarius.
quicker. Or sorry, that's not. That was probably one of the worst songs. Yeah, no, nope. We're gonna go check this one. Maybe this will be a little better.
Yeah. See what the song is here. My money's on Requiem. Oh no!
Correct. Also, I believe Scarlet just read a hint that we didn't see by Hyrule Castle that toilet is a small key.
Okay. I didn't see all 4 hints in front of Temple of Time. I was a little too fixated on the Skull Mask hint.
Cola dipping Foolish Fire. I think this is a bold play.
This is a very bold play, Cola. You read that hint too. I know you did.
I swear if there's like choosing his first chest or something.
If he benefits from this. Look, he's just trying to get a small key out of the way, okay? He knows he has to do fire eventually.
Well, yeah, but...
Alright, bomb bag. Like I said, 30's a Deku shield, so 30's dead. Burning Cactus Prelude and Hyrule Castle's foolish.
Okay.
Those were the ends.
So, so I missed the 30 skull hint was the one then.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually,
We're going further in Foolish Fire. Let's go.
Actually, that skull hint reminded me that one of the things that the runners in season 7 will be doing is that the 40 and 50 hints are actually in the skull house now instead of on Hintstone. So you want to pop in there on your first trip to CAC, whether child adult doesn't matter. Just make sure you get that done.
And it looks like Gav is trying to get the bomb bag before going adult, and I think I would do this too. It sucks, but you can be so much more efficient as an adult.
Yeah. Kola finding a stupidly early BK in Foolish Fire.
So now Kola can literally just go in and kill the boss. See, he did it on purpose.
That dungeon will be done very quickly later.
He knew he was gonna get a BK there. No, he really didn't. Don't take that the wrong way.
No, he's gonna see the other Foolish Fire hint later and probably be like, oh.
But he's probably just forgot. Kola as well has been dealing with a good amount of stress here. Hey, look, Nocturne. I wonder what's nice.
All right, so one of the child songs. Which one? Don't know. Doesn't matter.
He did not peek the child hand though. Did not see what was on the arch there. Well,
he does now know it's Dan's on Frog Hill.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he didn't look too long at it, so I guess it was nothing. But it looked yellowish to me. The real question: does Kola do chickens? Or not Kola, Gav. And the answer is yes.
He has one right now. I don't
know why you would be grabbing this one if you're not doing them.
Yeah.
He probably does, I'm gonna assume he does Composer Grave as well. Honestly, why didn't he just make it Dompe time?
Okay, so, another problem with consumables. Gavish Child right now cannot kill anything. He has 0 sticks. So, if he went to Composer Grave, that'd be unfortunate.
True. That is true. You can tell we're not used to not playing with consumables at this point.
Look, I played enough back in the season like 2 and 3 days to remember.
Well, I mean, I played season 3, but you had the route where you just went and bought them immediately. So like,
well, that's true. And shops being on, they're not necessarily in the same spot, so that can kind of change things. Zora's Domain Foolish, not a bad hint there.
Yeah, no nuts on those keys also make a difference. It's just annoying.
Zora's Domain Foolish very much raises the will to want to rush that ice song, so you can empty the bottle and weep skip without any penalty.
Did Cole turn in the Big Poe?
I think he played Bolero.
He played Bolero out, right?
All the time, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I think so did Seisei.
They also, yeah, increasing the possible odds of AD. I believe we just found Serenade and Composer Grave, so another warp song.
Yeah.
I think, and we know where Prelude is. Minuet's the only warp song missing that's left.
I'm pretty sure in this seed you're playing it like it's AD already.
Yeah, I don't think you even care if you find the hint.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate chickens. Alright, let's see what 40 and 50 are, though. Dead.
And?
Dead.
Dead, okay. So this is not a high skull seed at the very least.
No. There is something in Shield Grave, though. It's a bomb bag, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna feel so bad for Gav.
Oh my god. Oh lord. Well, wait, is he playing Sunsong Gav doing Sunsong to do Dompe time? Because he might just find that bomb bag as child and it'll stop him.
This feels a lot better now. Thank you. I was gonna feel so bad because I think he made the correct play just trying to get that bomb bag in. it was not going to work out. All right. Well, we're gonna see people doing mostly the same stuff here. I assume we'll see them go straight into DC, zone DC, just playing it like it's in ADC. On the other thing is, Gav can now do Child Composer Grave with bombs.
Yeah, a little. Still unfortunate he doesn't have a stick because we can't flame storage, which would be the advantage of being your
Oh, FW. At least that's a nice consolation prize for doing this.
Yeah, cool.
We'll see if it saves time throughout the scene, but...
no, I think that just made Magic the Go mode item, but...
Probably.
But,
this is where he starts feeling bad, but knowing that it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
I was gonna say, he didn't make it back to Kokiri Forest with the Skull Mask, so... I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a time loss, but it's no
He's probably a little irritated, but... Because it was probably one of those things going through his head on whether or not you do it, but you're not going to feel too bad. The Dompe skippers would be happy right now. Which, I'm not sure there's anyone who's going to be skipping Dompe in a call, but you know.
Alright, Windmill Song.
Minuet. That's a nice song. So at this point, you play Minuet out of here, right? And then just go down trail? Or on City to trail?
Yeah, I think Cole still needs to actually check the
Full House.
the shops here. I don't know if we've seen the shop.
I'll check. We haven't seen the roof either. I guess he's still close to DC.
But yeah, we know where we know where all of our warp songs are. So you know, Cole already knows the seed is AD without even knowing which one it is. So
it is confirmed AD. It is AD because we have all the adults. We know where all the adult songs are, with Prelude being on Burning Cack, and Frogs 2 has Dens.
Yeah.
Frogs 2 does require storms. Requires every child song.
Yeah. Yeah, you can not have storms and play the other five songs, and the frogs all be big, but they won't actually. They'll just stereo.
They'll just
until you play storm. So
we're seeing a pretty extended child from Gav, but I guess this is his fastest way.
Wait, Cole, that's $15. Come on.
It saves you 30 minutes, Cole. Let's go. There is literally a frog time bot too. Unfortunately, that BGS doesn't help him, one cycle King Dodongo. I missed that hint.
That was the repeat. That was the Zor's domain flish that Gab picked up earlier when he was doing chickens.
Anything in this shop? Nope. Okay.
Alright. So we're going to,
Well, that's not great.
No.
I think everyone just took a different route through CAC. Adult CAC.
I thought Cola saw Hammer on top of DC for a second there, but I'm not sure. And also, it was on screen for, it was barely on screen, so...
That's why you reverse camera there. That's the place to reverse camera if you're going to do it.
There's something up there because he's going.
Yeah, he's going for whatever's there.
But I didn't see exactly what it was.
And with it being Hammer, that would make sense that he does this now because it makes DC so much faster.
Well, again, I'm not sure. I think it was...
Yeah, that's a Hammer.
It was Hammer, yes. Well, now you can go back and kill Volv in that apparently quick foolish fire. I don't know if we'll do that right now, but you could. I don't even know what medallion fire is because he didn't even check the medallion. So,
I mean, he should be able to kill Volv on 4 hearts. It would not be easy. Well, he wouldn't even have 4 hearts potentially if he's stuck in the lava.
Oh, fire's light med. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily do that right away.
And you have Bolero, so...
Yeah. No, that's not high priority.
DMC still Twin Rova. Gav is really extending this. That is Storms at the minuet check. The words I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. Another
Yeah, I think the route Say's taking is the route I would have taken.
Yeah, it's because I think the one problem now, I mean, he may walk out and check it after going back into Goron City, but the one thing that Cola did, because he went up trail without doing that, is the DMT Storms Grotto is now kind of orphaned.
Well, and getting the hammer off the top of DC is going to be so much more efficient for him, too. Because he's just going to go straight into DC from there.
Speaking of DC, we have something here.
A mirror shield.
Alright. Fair enough.
Seed gives you an easy shield, so it gives you another one.
We have another something else in Wolf Grotto.
That's a little less exciting. Kloss's right hand was dead. Okay, I missed that.
So, yeah, that does,
Come on, Gab, make this pay out. Song of Times on OT. Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey!
No.
This extended child paid out.
Alright.
That's not an easy check to get to. Hyrule Field is a place a lot of people skip.
Yeah, and, you know, one of the things that would help speed Hyrule Field up, Epona, I believe we now know is in ice by...
Yeah, I think so.
Process elimination at this point, so in which that would be the song that's hinted Path to Bongo. So yeah, that's
No, this isn't a Jet ADC. It's Jet ADC. You don't need to get every song. Like this can get pretty nasty too, because it may require you to go like and do the storms check. River first.
And also, sorry, it also just occurred to me, we rolled Shops in Zor's domain is foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
Shops are having a bad day today.
I mean, it has irons.
That is true. We do need those, but
well, the outside Goron City grotto looked good in theory, but that's not necessary. However, Nairu's Love can be in logic in S7 with certain settings.
yeah, but we haven't yeah, the grotto here in Goron City, but we didn't shuffle those today, so and scrubs aren't on.
That's a difference from people who only watch the tournament.
Okay, no, there's a lot of different weird quirks that can be in Logic. Of course, of course, that's why I loved like Dungeon ER. So
yeah,
there's a lot of weird ones with that one.
I did not see what was back there, but Say is not going back there. So with a hammer, you probably go back there for the hint, but bombs are slow.
Yeah, it didn't look like there's too much in there. Alright,
last shot. Also dead. Oh, that's a bow. Oh, please be expensive. Okay, it's expensive.
Oh, alright, well, luck bow.
That'll make Gab feel a little better about his long child segment.
Yeah,
I say long, it's only been like 27 minutes. That's not that long, but
No, no. Yeah.
There's a strength on King Dodongo.
All right, we do need that. That's where finding a strength there. That's where Gav's bow could really come into play too. Because if they run to a hook shot, then he can do forced.
I did forget about one thing. With Seisei's route, he's not going to have the hammer. He's going to walk right by this fairy fountain.
Yeah, and he can't. We don't have a way to cross that bridge right now with Bolero,
No.
so he can't just warp back to the. To the ferry.
I mean, chances are it's nothing, but there's always a small chance.
Do we acknowledge the big Goron dead hint? That
I
Jason just
did
read
not
earlier?
see that.
Okay, I thought someone else read it somewhere else, but I wasn't.
You know, I don't
Okay,
see every
remember.
message in chat. It's possible someone said something.
Okay.
We haven't seen a lot of path hints yet.
No.
As I say that, Spirit Temple's Path to Evolve for a wallet or a tunic.
Well, or where that boss
hovers.
was,
It
or
could be hovers,
or a pair of boots.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we have to do AD anyway, so we're not gonna miss whatever's in Spear, but
Yeah, for these guys, they're definitely wanting the hovers there. They want to know where hovers are.
not. I mean, the fact that the wall locks the iron boots would also still be valuable, but yeah, you'd probably rather find hovers. With shops, there's 3 wallets, so
Yeah.
you got plenty of opportunity to find another one.
I would say, or you could find gold scale instead, but we do know a scale is also wallet lock, so.
Yeah.
That is toilet again. I'm not used to the new hint still. First one was Dombe digging.
Yep. Gonna get another hint here from the Kokiri Storm's Grotto. Or never mind. Never mind. We already knew about that one.
So we have our foolishes. We have 3 path hints. We almost have all the hints we care about. The 2 path hints are the only things missing. And there's one. Kaka's Tamorpha.
Cool.
Should be noted that Seisei didn't check the Skullhouse hints.
Oh. Sorry, I'm realizing I don't think we've found anything in CAC actually.
We did not.
Minuet, Minuet's a song, but we already got SARS right before that.
Yeah.
So Minuet ain't it.
Wasn't on chicken, so it's either on the archery game or 1020.
Oh man, Gab might get paid out big time with his bow here in a second. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
if that's a hook shot.
Well, I mean, if he had done like night cacks, I mean, he didn't have a way of doing it, but if he had done night cack skulls, he'd be in, and it's on 10 or 20, he'd also be in a good spot.
Right, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we see
so
Cole going back child already. I did think it was potentially he would go river, but I guess with frogs too, he's trying to avoid river. And ice. Oh, there's a bow.
Another one? We know we're all 3 already, okay.
Well, everything that Gav may have going for him keeps getting blown up. I have not seen that way of hitting that one.
What?
Fire arrows.
Excuse me. Well, I mean, okay.
Well,
okay,
Dins is buried.
We know Dins is buried, so that is a fire source, is not what I'm questioning. I'm more questioning the actual path that might be on.
Yeah. Well, it could be that we have a hookshot in deeps, like or a wallet in deep spirit. Especially with the Vivage hint, that could be a wallet. Yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate hint, but Probably not letter. I think it. I think there's a good chance that it's actually a wallet that's the Wath and Spirit, and it's just there's a key on one of the magic lock checks. Magic. That is not good for Say.
Was that Crater Fairy? Was that Vanilla
Fairy.
Magic?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's Crater Fairy.
So
that does not feel good.
So those fire arrows are very much usable early in the seed then.
So you know, before the seed, because there wasn't a lot of entrants compared to normal first seed, I said I'm kind of sad I didn't play this one. I think I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So, I'm perfectly fine just calming it now.
Hopefully for Say's sake, like the hovers or hook-shotters will show up and he can get back to that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that being Path, he won't completely ignore it, even with Requiem being there, but still, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Requiem there and with Foolish Fire, that's a light medallion, you have no desire to go there. And he already did every other check in the area, the trail ones as well. So
we're seeing now, by the way, what Cole likes to do once he actually gets all the items is actually go through Lost Woods and just kind of clear it all out as we go.
Yep.
Doesn't look like there's a whole lot in the area, but
does not, and he doesn't have 40 rupees for the scrub. I mean, there was nothing on it, but
now we're gonna see a child. Go on, I gotta say, I think that I think this is sort of like, I guess, the difference between like watching someone like do quals and then like an actual race. Because in an actual race, I'd be rushing the shit at a well right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
With Storms and DL and Bomb Bag, but
the thing about quals, losing by a couple minutes doesn't hurt you. Losing by like 20 minutes because you played aggressive, that does hurt.
Oh, I know. I'm definitely not a fan of Child Goron City for what it's worth in this normally, so.
No. Krista, I did suggest that they implement a setting that makes the Gorons give you an item, like remove the chest from their cell and put the item on the Goron themselves. So then you have to free them all. I don't think it will get much traction, but
No, but
Real Rob is in here, so maybe
no,
it'll be more traction than anything.
It is funny to imagine that, though.
For chest the entire game with a Goron. They're gonna be doing a lot of running, if that's the case. I'm not sure anywhere in the Zelda universe we've been shown that there's that many Gorons. This is not Cola-like. I don't know about the adult or the child Goron City. I know you can full clear it, but
Oh, did he not check the shop here? Did he not go here as a adult?
No, he didn't come here as an adult.
Okay, so coming here to check the shop makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand this a little bit more now.
We're finally seeing people turn in the Big Po. AKA Say-Say's turning it in, but
yeah. Alright.
Wallet.
Okay.
Where was the Big Po? The Big Po was in Kokiri Sword, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So we know that wallet's helpful. It's not like the iron boots are. I guess the scale is somewhat helpful for. Well, no, domain's foolish. Why would I guess for the item specifically? But
I mean, if you have to do Jabu, the scale, if you can route it somehow, makes that time faster.
Yeah, no, I was just saying. I don't think the scale's like immediately useful.
No,
or the iron boots are not like immediately. Well, irons actually I'd pick up before going to ice, but
it's snacks. It's probably just hovers in spirit at this point. I'm not sure I quite understand the CAC hook shot or the Kaka Morpha hint yet, but that literally could just be 10 or 20.
Speaking of our past spirit, Scarlet has entered Child Spirit and is looking to see if there's...
I don't hate this. I think this is a good idea.
No, I completely understand this. I mean, I'm someone that does Child Spirit a lot, so...
And there's a big... No, that's a boss key chest, so it was hard required.
Yep. This is fine.
You don't feel bad. You know everyone has to do it.
Also, I just know Say was doing a little bit of money grinding, so I'm guessing he's planning to pick up either the scale or the iron boots here.
Yep. I would pick up the iron boots. The scale is nice and all, but the irons are required.
Well, we know Ice's path, and you're gonna be going there probably, or you can go there sooner. So, I wouldn't risk the item at the bottom of the fountain when you can just pick up the irons.
Honestly, though, do you go Ice? You know it's a child song, and you know it's Epona. Like, I don't know. Ice doesn't feel like a great play, knowing what's out there.
I still like well before any of this.
Yeah, I agree.
Which I imagine is where Cola is currently heading, given these.
I think that's why we see both Scarlet and Cola in Graveyard.
Yep.
They do know the Cacwath, I believe, both of them, so they probably should be collecting skulls here. And Scarlet definitely is.
You're getting Barker. So Cola is. Cola's opening the well.
I assume Cola's also going to get skulls, but
yeah, I was also gonna make a joke that Skull has never seen a skull in his life before, but there's no way he's not killing some of them.
Yeah.
With a hint in this.
He also probably has never seen Child Goron City before. He's right there.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
You know, I mean, sometimes we're just wrong, okay? He says a rupee short for Bombshoe Bowling. At least he realized it before playing the first game.
Yeah. All right.
I have definitely paid for the first game and then said, "Oh crap, I don't have enough rupees."
Actually, going in here, was there a rupee you could buy to like fill it up or something?
It was 60 rupees.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's a good thing to keep track of in shops. A lot of people don't.
To be honest, I'm glad he noticed. I didn't even notice that the first time he was in there. So.
Yeah, so there's green rupees up there during the daytime, and at nighttime there is one blue rupee up there.
All right, I believe we're gonna get a 10 skull check from Scarlet here.
Yep.
Nope.
Not there. So it's got to be 20, right? Unless we're completely missing something, it's got to be on 20.
Or it is fire arrows.
Yeah.
And then... And do a couple of the firelock stuff things.
Yeah. It was passed to Morpha. I mean, it could be, yeah, fire arrows to get, like, hovers in Deep Spirit to get like, long shot and shadow. Something like that.
Good job, Will.
Yep, it's trying. It's doing its best. There was a big chest in the 3 key locked area, so.
Okay. Yeah, that is sure.
There's also a big chest right there, apparently.
Alright, come on. Something a little better?
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Well, we can now go to Spirit.
Spirit is like more and more likely to play here.
Spirit also just feels so awkward without a hook shot, though. Because you have to reset out of the child's side. I mean, you still do it here. You don't avoid it, but... I
was gonna say, that is true, but isn't there a world where those fires are path to Morpha for a hook shot in Spirit?
Absolutely. You're not skipping it, but it still feels bad. And also, Cole doesn't know there's fire arrows in CAC.
That's true. He just picked up a bow off a Bombshoe Bowling a minute ago.
Yeah.
So I want to point out that Gav, the way he routed, he is actually going to be able to get the magic.
Yep.
As adult, and he has the fire arrow, so.
Bullet just didn't do anything in the Goron City area, so he's missing magic too. That FW would probably help his decision on when to go Spirit too, because FW makes that a little faster.
For sure.
I mean, none of these runners are on VC, so none of them have to experience a slow reset to do Spirit, but...
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, because I think Cola actually is playing on his VC today.
Is he?
I could have sworn I saw the screwed up text message when he reset.
Oh, I missed that. That's interesting, because Cola's VC is,
Isn't his Wii terrible, and it just, like...
issues in the past.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. AKA, I'm pretty sure he said he VC crashes every other seed. But...
Maybe he fixed it, I don't know. I haven't talked to him recently, so...
The pause menu seems too long for VC, though. Alright, well... Cole's living on the edge.
Alright, we gotta...
Got another wallet.
Okay, so there's...
Duck! Hide!
Oh my god!
I died to a fire keys in DC the other day. I don't think I've ever died to a fire keys. There's the magic. Well, that should save Seisei. Because that looks like that's where he's going. You know, this seed is just not punishing anyone. At all.
No. It's not like the well technically... It's not... The well, in theory, didn't have, like, the greatest items, but it had two things that were on other checks that just save people, potentially.
Yep.
Because if you don't hit in the big pro, no problem. There's a wall there. If you don't get the magic out of clear, no problem. There's one in there.
Yep. And like same with Bombju Bowling. If you don't go to remote Southern, well,
Then there's a bow there.
Bombju Bowling. No, Cole, don't die.
So yeah, especially Cola. Well, I mean, Scarlet already did it, but Cola getting the strength 2 out of the well is now in Child Spirit, because I imagine this plays probably top of his list when he goes adult.
He would, yes. If he goes back to adult CAC just for the archery game, yes, he would have it. And
which he might, because he knows he doesn't have anything from there yet.
Yeah, I mean with FW, I guess he would have no reason to go adult spirit without that knowledge. Yeah, I think you have to go get the CAC waft or the fire arrows before you make that decision.
Yeah, and as much as I don't like going back to a place for, like, just one check, if it's a path into a place and you haven't found anything, I think it's fine.
Well, yeah, and you think it's a hook shot, so...
That too, yeah, probably.
And that hook shot allows you to full clear spirit. So why wouldn't you go try to get the, like, automatic hook shot?
Alright, Seisei is doing chickens. Probably because it doesn't have fire arrows, doesn't have that path and satisfy curious if he's on this.
It's also a qual, like, you don't want to leave. You don't want to get screwed over by something when you're already in a place, so. Cole, on the other hand, is sticking true to his normal, if it's on chickens, I lose. So.
Yep, we're gonna...
We have not seen Valley, and we are very unlike to Toltec. Talk.
Yeah, Gav went out to field at Shallot, and I don't think he even went over to Valley,
He went to remote Southern. Pulls a route is probably adult to CAC, get the fire arrows and straight to spirit. Scarlet did not go bottom of the well, or they did not mark strength 2 on their own tracker.
No, Scarlet went bottom of the well. She has double magic.
Right. So they just
she just didn't mark the strength, I don't think, but I think she has it.
The Scarlet also will probably follow that same route as Cola. Gav is where it's going to get interesting, what Gav does.
Also, Scarlet is playing. Scarlet actually bought the scale, and I think she's going back out to farm the money also for the iron. So she's just gonna get both now.
I respect that. I don't know if I would have done it, but it's not that long to farm it.
And Cola, unsurprisingly, of course, is picking up the irons right now.
Yeah, Domain and Fire are very good foolishes. I'm not going to complain about either of those. Castle kind of sucks a little bit because you can clear it so early, but in a lot of seeds, Castle is also good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're seeing Seisei go into the well, so Seisei will get his magic.
Yep, and the strength too, and he'll be just right with everyone else at that point, minus the fire arrows.
Gav went back. Gav's probably going back child here, so I assume he's also going to bottom of the well at this point.
Yeah, I don't think. Well's just way too appealing in this spot for anyone to skip it. You really don't have a lot of other good options. Unless you really, really wanted to push that ice in for some reason. And even then, again, I don't know why you go to Fountain when you just got a wallet and know you can buy irons first.
Yep.
It seems like an unnecessary risk in a qual.
Gav will get the benefit. He's skipping Bombchu Bowling. He doesn't know that he's okay to skip it, but it's the correct play for him.
Yeah.
Where's he going, though? He has Nocturne.
I'm not sure.
Never mind. We're just doing this to get to the chains, I guess. So I guess he is doing bombs. No, he had enough money for Bombchu Bowling. I don't know what he's doing.
Farming for the irons, probably.
Yep, you're correct. And he'll be able to get irons for 105, so he should be able to get both irons and shoe bowling if he wants.
Yeah.
He's buying the scale.
Yeah.
He got enough money to buy the scale. Oh, he didn't have enough money to buy the gold rupee. He doesn't know.
No. I think the gold rupee was what, 60? So you need like 100 and scales 125. So you need 185 total.
Yeah. If you know that though, you definitely farm up to 190. Because that gold rupee instantly refills you. We're seeing River out of Cola. Not completely unexpected. Or only a top river, I guess.
No, I mean, I know he could have went to Cactus Rush that hint, but I mean, Ice is also hinted, so I can't really knock this play.
You know you have to do Ice eventually. You're not orphaning anything because you can peek the bottom of Fountain. Well, it is nighttime, so he may be able to peek the bottom of Fountain. Oh wait, he has irons. He can get it regardless.
Yeah, if he has to swim down there, I'd recommend going to visit the ferry first real quick, because with that amount of health, he's going to die.
He's just gonna save warp up to the top. Intentional death warp. That's what people do, right?
Yes.
Did you know Ice is on the path to Bongo?
Yes, we do know. Cole's probably saying, that's why I'm here. Yeah, it's AD for frogs too. For Dims. That's how the seed's going. That was a bit too far to the left there, Cola. Oops. Alright. So meanwhile, Seisei has gone to the well, gonna pick up all that stuff.
Yeah.
The magic's a big one for him with his route.
You know, and Gav's doing what everyone else did with Child Spirit before bottom of the well.
Fair enough. I mean,
he's probably seeing if he has to do bottom of the well. He's not going to get anything here, so he'll go.
I believe Scarlet is going to actually give us a look at full look here at River.
No, say, Mr. Magic.
Oh Lord, please go back up.
You have to. You know it's a big chest. You can't.
Also, thank you. I didn't notice it a minute ago, but thank you, Hintstone. That was just didn't see exactly read it, but thank you, Hintstone, for the lovely hint that Big Poe has a wallet. Really helpful. When you basically start with a Big Poe.
Why are you swimming to the bottom, though, Scarlet? You could peek. Well, I guess she's just getting the chicken. You're gonna do frogs after. Yeah, Kola hasn't done the Big Poe, so he didn't know that. That is Kokiri sword down there.
So yeah, this is definitely why you grabbed the irons before coming here.
Yep.
Deku is one of our stones we need, so that knocks that out.
And that's one of the harder items to peek down there. So these keys are bullying Seisei here.
Oh my lord, Keys, calm down. Jesus. Yeah, gonna make a yeah, so that takes chat pointing it out. That takes letter out of Deku for sure.
Yeah.
We don't know where that is because I believe the path that we haven't seen is the Baronade one. So we don't really have any idea.
Wait, Kola only has one bottle. He doesn't have the Big Poe bottle.
Oh, did he skip Kokiri's sword chest?
I guess.
Because that bottle he has, I think, was from Hot Rodder.
Yeah.
I think I saw that. Well, not gonna be a problem, obviously, but...
No.
Hopefully he doesn't end up in a spot later where he feels the need to go back and check that.
For all the safe things he's done, that was interesting to skip. I mean, it's a pretty common play between people, but...
Mm-hmm.
Are you tracking Kola as well?
To be fair, I thought I saw someone in chat say earlier that someone skipped Kokiri's sword chest, but I could have sworn I watched all four of them do it, so...
There's your Baronade hint.
Oh, it's also Spirit Temple.
Yep. Look at that. He used the spike trap to get out of the getting frozen.
So... Letter's probably in Spirit, right?
Yeah, Letter's in Spirit.
With that hint, now we know
there's no way that Letter's buried with everything that's here.
Okay, I just double checking my thought process here, but...
I mean, there's always a chance that, like, it's, I don't know, GTG or some shit like that, but I think it's pretty low.
I mean, I'd be surprised if Letter was in GTG, given that we know opponents is in Ice also.
There's a big chest.
That required 2 hook shots to suddenly show up that...
But we know one's in Spirit, and we know that we have, that none of Spirit's hook shot locked. And then we have quite a bit after that. Alright, well, there's hovers. What the hell's in Fire? Or in Spirit for Path to Vol?
Well, if Fire's hovers lock Spirit, the Path to Vol could be Letter, and the Path to Baronade could be...
Yep.
Something
could be Rang and Rudo's there.
Yeah, or Path to Baronade could be hookshot because Rang is hookshot locked.
Yeah.
Like, it could be just some weird shit where the hints make sense, but the actual items that they're attributed to are a little weird.
It's just unexpected. We'll go with that. But as predicted, Gav is in bottom of the well, so Gav has just got a strength 2. He doesn't know he doesn't need to do the rest of this, but
Seisei's also checking Child Goron City. I couldn't help but notice.
yeah, it's a safe play when you're there. Like, because when do you come back to this if you don't do it now?
Mm.
I mean, you don't. I guess is the
Yeah,
real answer, but
when you do Jabu, I guess if you
yeah, but you go from Serenade if you're doing Jabu. Like when you're doing Frogs too, maybe.
Yeah, I guess it would be the only other time.
No,
domain,
we know where both
domain
wallets are.
Foolish.
Yeah, Domain Foolish, and we know where both wallets are. So King Zora is technically already in Logic. Foolish. We're past Halloween until we'll talk.
So yeah, turns out Ice Path to Bongo ended up being an item directly for Shadow and a song for
No.
the other item. So
It's double path, just not hinted.
it's amazingly double path to the same dungeon even. It's
Pretty unexpected. I will say that.
Yeah, no, I did not think hovers were there. Opponent, yeah, but
Alright, so Cole's gonna go polish off Villaggio right now. Does Cole remember that it's foolish, though, is the real question.
answer something in chat. Yes, the Goron Tunic gets shuffled in shops. It can be shuffled, I believe, into a child shop where you can't actually buy it.
Yeah.
And then you have to find one. I'm gonna be honest, in this seed, I didn't see where it was.
I wasn't
So-
looking for it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not sure on that one.
Cole is gonna use all of his bombs here instead of going and grabbing more bombs. I don't know. I don't think I do that, but...
Yeah.
We're seeing 3 people do Child Goron City. Can we make it a 4th with Gav?
I mean, Gav is in Lost Wood, so if he's gonna do it,
If he's gonna do it, it's gonna be now. He is. I can safely say going into this restream, I didn't think we would get 3 people with full clear Child Goron City. That was not on my bingo card of things we were gonna see this seed. Koa, no!
Oh no, Koa. No,
He doesn't have time. I don't think.
no.
Actually, he may have. He would have. I think he probably would have died, but got the kill. It actually wasn't Seedbot's fault, Kinra. There was some other back-end stuff. But we're all happy blaming Jimbo for the delay.
Wanted to point out, Scarlet actually like the super safe play. But after she did River, she got shitted by a bean there and planted in Lake.
I don't think that's gonna be required.
I don't think that's gonna be required, but
Yeah. it's not impossible, but our hints say a bit otherwise. Kokiri Sword was in the bottom of Fountain.
Yeah.
They're not all randomizers here. We do... ZSR does show vanilla speedruns. There's just a lot less races when it comes to vanilla speedruns. Most people's races are just, you know, getting the... on the leaderboards, and that's about it. Yep, there's currently a Z2 All Keys tournament, which is not a randomizer.
Also call it with the classic move there. Grabbed a fairy for safety, and then of course on the second try, flawlessly killed Volv.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you don't grab fairies, right?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I have definitely missed getting stunning Volvagium multiple times on that. Sometimes you think the hitbox is bigger than it is.
Mm-hmm.
They say is gonna set Pierre too. That's another safe play. Which we know Pierre literally can only be for the rooftop at this point. Well, and belt fishing, but I'm gonna say that's pretty unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Getting bugs on Gab's side. Are we really doing soil skulls? I don't know if I like that.
He's not. I'm assuming this play is I don't buy the fire arrows as path. It's 20 skulls.
Yeah, but you have strength too. Like, you can confirm that.
Like, yeah, no, that I don't think I would do this, but no, I'm like, that might be the thinking.
Wait, you don't think you would do that? Whoa, that's weird coming from you. Joking.
I get 20 skulls, but not like this.
Oh, was there something down Tektite?
I don't know what.
Goran Tunic.
Okay, it's not a tunic and spear, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think I grabbed that, but well, it couldn't have been a tunic. We have 2 wallets, and people are saying that the tunic was in Goran shop. So
they were saying it's vanilla. Okay.
Yeah. It could have been. I mean, for those who don't know, Goran Tunic can also technically be in a... I think it can be in a foolish location in a shop, if I'm not wrong. I think foolish only like considers the items on the left side. Oh. Gab has 2 skulls. That soil skull was skull number 1.
Okay, never mind. I don't think you can be considering anything involving skulls right now when you have 2.
Yeah.
Throw that comment I just said out the window.
Scarlet's gonna try to push the advantage from, you know, planting that bean. Which, if you plant it, you might as well use it. I think that's the right play. To be fair, like the DC skull, which is one that people normally grab, Gab did not know that Cack was Wath at that point.
Nah, yeah, he got there before that point, so...
And plus, you always assume Cack is Wath, right?
Exactly.
We don't do the sometimes hints on the bot. I'm sorry, Shandu. There are just too many of them. We are seeing a valley, so when I said that we may not see it this race, I guess I was wrong.
I am.
This is they're playing way safer than I would. Maybe I underestimate how safe I play.
I'm just. I'm surprised. We do have a double path into spirit, correct? Like I'm not imagining.
Yes. We have a double
Okay.
path in, and you can full clear spirit, with the exception of the boss right now.
Like, I guess there's a 50... I guess there... Well, I don't know if the actual math is 50-50. Technically, you have 2 checks on the adult side, and you could get locked out if the left one has a key, but...
Mm-hmm.
If you think hookshot's further in spirit with those hints, then it wouldn't be. So...
Yeah. I guess that's right. I forgot that we... well, we do have hovers. You can technically get that compass check. And Mr. Mario may show it off if he was, you know, not an SGL right now.
Look, even if any of these runners know how to do that, I would be shocked if, like...
I learned it. It's not worth it. That's all I can say about it.
They do it in the restream. Doesn't it literally take forever to actually get up there?
Like a minute or two. Depends on how good a pause buffering you are. Oh no, say.
Oh, did it turn daytime the second he tried to...
Yeah.
To kill that? God... Yeah, I had that happen on that skull before.
He has a slingshot equipped. Why are you using bombs? When are you going to use those slingshot seeds? Wow, that's impressive to not actually take time to line that up with C up. I think he just kind of did like a tap ESS left and go.
If that's how that works, I'm stealing that from now on.
If you can see up though, like, if you're bad at ESS, see up is definitely gonna be faster.
Mm-hmm. All right, Scarlet is our first runner to dip into spirit. I am
There's a key on the compass. All right, we're seeing Deku out of Cola, which you know that's to be expected.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he did go to he's got the cohere sort out of the icy water, so.
Yeah.
Gotta do this anyway, sure.
There's the second Cacmorph hint. If he didn't have it. I don't remember if he had it, but...
Yeah, I think collectively we've seen all the hints that are important, but I don't know if the runners, like, individually.
Yeah, Cola has not seen the... Well, Spirit is hookshot locked. And there's Rain.
By the boomerang. What?
I guess 20 is a hook. I think 20 is probably a hook then. Actually, 20 has to be a hook? Or Wasteland? Wasteland's in logic.
No, because opponents is letter locked.
Oh,
we don't
right.
have a way.
Right.
Is there World War 20? Is there World War 20's letter?
Yeah.
Hookshot's here in Deku. I'm trying to...
I think there's a world where that happens. I think 20 has to be something, though. I think that essentially throws out fire arrows from being that off.
Yeah, so
but like, there's no harm, no foul. Like, just save warping out of, or like warping out of that room, you lose 0 time, pretty much. Now you don't have to walk out of that room.
So Spirit, so it turns out Spirit Path of Baronade is apparently just boomerang.
As simple as that. Sometimes this game is easy. Sometimes we just think too hard.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain about the seed hinting a boomerang. So,
Grumpy, in Quals, it's not gonna get too wild. In Quals, there's only 1 major setting and 1 minor setting. Once we get to the draft phase in brackets, there will be 2 majors and 2 minors, and you can get some nasty combinations. I don't expect we'll see a lot of those combinations. I think people are probably going to play it pretty close to the chest to what they're used to, but we shall see. The ERs we have are pretty minor. Without mix and things like that, those ERs don't do a whole lot. Probably not a restream race. There may be people who do that, but you're gonna have a Breath of the Wild 100% and a Tears of the Kingdom 100% in there. Which, you know, hey, Cola's on skull number 2 as well. Gavin Cole bringing up the rear on the skulls here.
You know, I tried to give Cole the benefit of the doubt that he would actually kill a few of them, but never mind. Well, okay, I guess he is now.
Well, okay. Here's my question, though.
He doesn't even have the fire arrows from adult shooting, so he doesn't know about that yet.
Yeah, so Spirit's path to Baronade, or to Volvagia, so that ring is definitely the path to Baronade. And hovers are in ice. That means 20... I'm pretty sure 20 has to be a hook shot, and Rudos has to be in Spirit.
So... Okay.
So we may be seeing some rapid skull farming from our runners coming up. And by rapid, it's not that rapid. It's really quite boring, but... Gav is starting to push him, though. Gav's at 12. He was at 2, what, 10 minutes ago? I think Gav realizes that he needs to get going on those.
So, jokes aside of what I said about my skull wedding earlier, in this spot, yes, I'd start pushing them, because the Spirit play did not work out even close to what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, Pot Sanity's not in. The link isn't working because the Bombchu site is down. So you would need the full Google Doc link. It's been linked a couple times in the Discord. You could probably search around and find it. But no, there's no Pot Sanity. We, us as the race mods, we tried to keep this so that our time wouldn't inflate too much from what people are used to. We're not trying to get 4-hour seeds. So... The settings are pretty tame. It's just the goal was to have people play different things than what they're accustomed to, and I personally think we hit that, or we did that, but some people may disagree. I may be a little biased here. Rob, if your settings weren't as insane as they are, maybe your settings would be chosen for this.
A little unfortunate for Gav here. Like, right play to push skulls, but he hasn't been to Spirit, and he doesn't have the boomerang for Ranch, which is a little...
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I don't think he needs it, though, because that was 13 right there, right? So this is 14. Wait, they didn't get that skull? I thought everyone still got that skull.
What, the one?
The tree one in Lon Lon.
Well, 3... I'm pretty sure a couple people had no sticks and no way to kill it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I keep forgetting that we didn't start with consumables. You know...
And yes, you can grab the pot by the barn and walk over and kill this throat and kill the skull, but it's really friggin' slow. And if you miss...
You shield drop it on it. You don't throw it. That way you can't miss. Hey, Cola. I distinctly remember you saying that chickens is always a last location for you. Can you explain to me what you're doing on my screen right now?
Well, he doesn't even have the fire arrow, so I guess at this point he doesn't have anything from Cat.
No,
so he's trying
he's
trying to solve this path. This will not do that, but
I think this is a really rough seed to try to avoid chickens.
It is.
You're coming here for like you need to come here for skulls. It's It's dangerous to skip chickens in the seed. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Scarlet's finished fire. Say took a step
Yep.
into fire. Gav is nearing the 20 skull mark. I think Gav has 16 or 17 if he went and got the... I didn't see if he grabbed the Hyrule one, but...
He did, yes.
So we're at 17 on Gav's side, so we should be seeing 20 soon. I'm trying to figure out what his last 3 are going to be as adult, though, because there's not a lot of adult skulls you can get with nothing.
Um...
You can get the one in OGC, but that's pretty slow. He can get the one in like adult domain if he's gonna go to ice. Or not, yeah, adult domain, not... I was thinking fountain in my head when I said it, but adult domain is correct.
No, he can't get the one on the one in fountain, unfortunately. That's kind of on a wall.
Yeah. Gav can definitely get the one in here in the loop.
Yeah, and he might I know Scarlet did a second ago. He could also do the jump to get the one Song of Time blocked. It's right above the boss key, so maybe do that while you're there.
Yeah. If he's planning on getting that though, I think I would have grabbed the OGC one just to get to 20 here, but
Scarlet, unsurprisingly, using fire arrows on the Composer Grave chest. Unfortunately, that is not what those are for.
Yeah.
If they are passed. Of course, we think 20 skulls is probably what...
Scarlet's gonna go check Wasteland, though. I'm still pretty sure that 20 has to be a hook shot, based off my reading of the seed, but... And so that this is unlikely anything. But... could be surprised.
Wasteland is definitely not in logic right now.
No, Wasteland is
we
not.
would need long shot to cross the bridge, or we would need Pwn is in ice, we know that, but we don't have Letter's location, so... Burning Cactus Prelude.
Yeah, I think we know Letter based off the logic and spirit. I don't think there's any other place it can be. Because we know this fire is hovers locked. Hovers were in ice. So. Yeah, Burning Cactus Prelude. Oh wow, it is a big chest though. Hey.
How in the hell is that there of all places?
I guess we're gonna have to figure out this logic. I mean,
that seems literally well, no, it's not impossible, but I know it has to happen. But what?
There's a hook on 20, and there's a hook somewhere else.
Just in spirit, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Behind the fire arrows?
Yeah, hook and spirit would do it, I think.
I don't know, chat. Stay with us for a second. I'm like trying to theory craft and make shit up here, because that was not expected.
Yeah, hovers were nice.
Yeah, so hovers are also locked by that letter.
I still think there has to be a hook on 20, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. Personally, I think it's way easier to figure out the logic of a seed when you're playing than when you're watching, but... There's too many streams to follow to work out the logic. Yeah, you can't have a hook in Jabu, correct?
Yeah.
Kokiri Sword can't be ignored in these settings. It is closed Deku, which means you need the Kokiri Sword. Normally, people fight with sticks instead of Kokiri Sword. Sticks do more damage. So, the Kokiri Sword, there's no reason to have it. Unless you need it to open Deku. Logic requires Kokiri Sword for some other things, but in these current settings, that's not gonna be possible. All right, so Gav is gonna go to ice. Gav will get his hovers. Gav did not go get the boomerang yet, I don't believe. So, I don't know if I like GTG at this point because we're missing.
I really don't like it because I was going through the items we need for go mode.
Yeah.
I think it's hookshot and hookshot. I think this is dead. Like. Just,
oh, we're leaving FW. We're just leaving FW. That's okay.
Okay.
Yes, long shot or Epona is needed to cross the bridge. I still don't think I would have got that. I think I get Rudos there and I just save and quit out of Wasteland. I don't think I even go and leave FW there, but that's fine. In this seed, they do need to get Goron Ruby. It's an AD seed for the song. Alright, Cole's grabbing this. Hopefully Cole is as equally confused as I am. Pause. when he gets that.
What?
So, for people who don't know, you can get this skull with a ground jump and a well-timed jump slash. I honestly thought you have to do it with Master Sword out, but...
well, he tried it once and said, "This is not. I don't want to be here all day."
You pull the Big Goron out slower than Master Sword, so I'm pretty sure you have to do it with Master Sword, but... You also can't Z-target it. You have to be, like, parallel to the wall. Oh, Gav didn't get this skull yet. Okay. This is a good one for getting 20.
Yeah, I feel like...
There's 20.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna pull hook and then... The other hook's just in spirit, right?
But how
Since
is
Spirit
Spirit Path to Vivagia?
Hook shot to get the letter to get hovers.
Oh, right.
Because it's
right.
letters long shot lock.
You're right. Yeah, so the other, it's just 2 hooks in spirit, or the other hook is in spirit, sorry. Oh, there's a Goron tunic. Gav marked it down.
Okay, it was in the bazaar. Well, either way, it was available, so that takes care of that.
Gav's hearts are a bad color. You can't tell how many hearts he has, but I'm pretty sure he only has 2.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Alright, so Scarlet's doing what any reasonable person would do and go to Jabu. Oh, as expected. There's the hook.
and I bet he's going to pull the other one here in a minute based on this play.
The real question for Gav is, does he grab Rudos in Wasteland? Because that is a completely unhinted Wasteland check. And I guess it is a little hinted, but it's hard to get that logic from where he's at.
Well, so he knows. Well, okay, no, he doesn't know. He doesn't have the boomerang, right? Yeah, so he's
Right.
gonna pick that up. He's gonna pick that up here and know that's Path of Baronade. It's whether or not you can put the Volve hint together.
Right, and that's hard to do in the middle of a race. It's easier to think about it afterwards, but
even then, the Volve hint on its own just points to that area, not Wasteland chest specifically. I mean, you'd pick it up if you reverse, but
right, and I think he does reverse if he does that, but I think once he's done with this and he doesn't pull hovers out of here, he probably goes to forest and uses forest as a chance to figure out what the hell the logic is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fire arrows lead to letter, which lead to dins. I mean, this is a perfect qual. Like, it's a logical disaster, and if you figure it out, you're in good shape.
Yeah, that's that's funny. Those fire arrows actually aren't they're kind of actually on a different path than what
Yeah.
the area they're hinted in actually says.
I mean, if you find that Rudos before the hook, you have to know that the fire arrows don't lead to that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Seisei's on the war path of getting skulls now.
Yeah.
With fast, the real question, with fast statue push, do we see him push the statue here?
Hold on. What's a skull count? I didn't.
17. No, you don't do that.
No.
If it's 20, you have to, right? But
yeah, if you're one skull away, I think that's fine. But
everyone can thank Real Rob for making the statues faster to push to make it that, you know, actually a legitimate strategy and not just trolling.
So what I'm curious about, like, with the way the logic is played out in the seed, does Colin know this enough to not check anything in Jabo?
Good question. We'll find out.
Yeah, does Cole have this figured out? Because he's in a position where he might.
He is. If he knows the logic, he's in no mode right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's like, yeah, no mode.
Yeah, he
I was
would
gonna
be.
say go mode, but yeah, no mode. Vavaggio was a key, yes. It
Yes.
didn't have to be technically to be hovers locked, but it was in this case. Yeah, the seed's solved for us. It's whether or not the runners can piece together the logic. And and Cole's in a very good position where if he pieced together the logic correctly, he may win this qual.
Right. Now Scarlet, on the other hand, who's in Jabo, because she doesn't have the hover, she might think Ice is just path for the song. So she's still missing
There's our
a
long
little
shot.
info, and there's it is.
Cola does know.
Lair's?
Cola
Did he
knows.
skip?
Oh, never mind.
Awesome.
I thought he didn't spawn it. Nope, he doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did. I thought he despawned the chest in the first tentacle room. Hookshot's on 20. It literally had to be based off the hints.
Mm.
And Cole should know that at this point. He should be grabbing every single skull in here.
Yeah. Also, we don't actually know if that long shot is technically fire or lock, because Gav's not checking sunblock room to.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny that the long shot happened to be on the map check, so fire like a normally fire lock check though.
The only song we're not seeing in the sea is Prelude, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of dungeons in a row, people. So buckle up for that.
Yeah, how do y'all like your, like, I don't know.
This is gonna be like an hour-long go mode.
This is. No, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. This is fucking miserable as a runner.
Yeah, this is an awful seat as a runner.
Go mode lasting that long, it's out of your hands. Well, I mean, execution-wise, it's on your hands, but like as far as the routing, it's all out of your hands really early.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just, well, where were you at when?
I mean, like I said, I think it's a pretty good qual seed though, because it's AD. You like AD in quals as these runners should, as the top runners. You like logical nightmares that you figure out, which Cole hasn't figured out yet, but he will. And you like, I don't know, the end of a seed being straight execution. I think it's probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a lot to do. Like we have what, 3 dungeons done for Cola and 2 dungeons done for everyone else.
All right, we got a Say now has his hookshot.
Yep. So Seisei's gonna be doing Spirit now. Seisei does not have the Rudos though, so we'll see if Seisei pieced together the logic after he gets long shot. It'll be interesting to see if Gab reverses immediately after this, because Gab should know. Actually, no, Gab shouldn't know, right? Rudos can be anywhere for him, I believe. No, he needs to know where hovers are to know that.
Yeah, because
Rudos is long shot locked.
Yeah, because again, the runners, that if you don't have hovers in this spot,
yeah,
you might think the ice path in is just Epona because Dins is on frogs too. You need.
Yeah. The other thing Cole has going for him is he's gonna be able to go mode Spirit. As soon as he pulls that long shot out of the chest, or the map chest, he's gonna go mode Spirit. Look, Rudo's just giving herself the medallion for 7 years from now. She has to lose it somehow. Or she had to obtain it somehow, I mean.
Oh man. Yep. Welcome to the execution part of the race, folks. Yeah, Cole's grabbing that skull. I'm pretty sure he does know about the hookshot.
Yeah,
at the very least.
He knows.
You
don't grab that skull. That's a slow skull.
I don't know if he's pieced together the what that path to Volvin Spirit actually means, but it's also not like the most obvious thing to think of right away.
He's at nice goal small talk, but he has Spirit, he has Forest, like he's gonna get skulls.
Well,
wait, no, he needs. I forgot. Well, he needs to get the skulls for.
No, long shot's hard hook shot lock.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't get the other one first.
You're right. And there's not any other dungeons he can do. We're just gonna see a skull farming montage from him.
Oh lord.
At least it's not 50, Kyle doesn't have a key. The first key is hook shot locked.
Yeah, long shot is hard hook shot locked in the seat actually.
Yeah. They've all done Child Spirit already, so.
Yep. So, Seisei has long shot. Question will be, does he reverse after?
I mean,
he beats Spirit.
Seisei also doesn't have the hovers, right? So.
No.
Seisei has no way of knowing what the logic is at this point. Seisei probably assumes ice is Epona's for Nocturne and hovers can be anywhere.
I mean, that's fair, but if you think about the two items in Spirit, you should still be able to piece something together about Letter.
You have to know that, I mean, if you're able to do that, you piece together that long shot blocks hovers. and that once you, but you still don't know. Like you could think hovers are in GTG, and Rudos could be in Shadow. Then I believe, yeah, it can be Shadow.
Well, you know, Rudo's not in Shadow because opponents locked in, but
Oh, right. So the logic is a mess. Essentially, by people finding Rudos on Wasteland, that Wasteland is hard long shot locked in this seed because hovers and opponent are both in ice. So you knew that long shot, that 20 had to be a hook shot based off the Morpha hint, which meant that the Spirit path hint to Volve has to be long shot to get hovers. That's the gist of it.
Yeah. Actually, I'm realizing if you think long shot is if you know long shot locks hovers, there's also a world where Say might think it's in water.
Yeah.
I don't want to discount that possibility. And he might very well do water soon here.
A lot of people call the tentacles in Jabu something else too, but I'm not going to say that here.
And unfortunately, I think that Gav might think that it's in water because he went straight there. He did not reverse.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fully completable dungeon compared to GTG, which you may not have to do. So, like, I think it's fine. However, he doesn't know he can go mode it, where, you know, Cola is also going to go mode that. Wait, did Cola just go through Graveyard and not plant bugs there and then grab bugs here?
Wait.
I mean, Cola's done enough RSL. He probably has a 20 he's going to get mapped out pretty well already, but...
Yeah, well, that was number 15, so only 5 away, I imagine.
16, 17, 18, 19 in DC. The 20th, I don't know where he's going to get it, but... Oh, 20th will be the soil patch outside DC. Okay, I know the 20 he's getting.
I mean, look, as long as
Volve having a key does not make it hovers locked. You can be hovers locked without Volve having a key, but it would require the Hammer Chest and Highest Goron to also both be keys.
Yeah.
So it's likely that Fire is hovers locked when Volve has a key, but it's not guaranteed. Or and vice versa.
Yeah, and to be fair, we saw so little of Fire. I think that Path Hint is the only reason we know it actually is hovers locked.
Correct.
So, because otherwise that Path Hint doesn't even work.
So Cole's almost at 20. He'll be getting the Soil Skull right here, and then he'll be grabbing the one that's to the right in DC. To be honest, I'm not... I guess he needed to plant skulls, but I think you do this as adult. I think Cole wasn't sure of the logic when he's in Jabu, but I feel like he's sure of it now.
Yeah.
I guess this could also be your 20th skull. Forgot about this one. He walked past it the first time.
Yeah. Alright, so Gav found a really early boss key in water, but he is continuing.
Yeah. Unfortunate. He's not going to be the only one. There's going to be a lot of people in that boat.
No, this is no, he's probably, like I say, he's probably following the long shot, trying to figure out.
Yes. Something we didn't mention, Scarlet is in Forest. Decided to do Forest before Spirit.
I mean...
You don't really make it faster anyway, so might as well get it done.
I mean, I know from the few things you can do to save time in Forest, it's a little unfortunate that she doesn't have the hovers from Ice already, but I know she will eventually make her way there, Tinted, so...
Yes, we are in no mode. We are in probably a 6 dungeon go mode, though, so... Kokiria is in the bottom of Fountain.
Yeah, which Cola is the only one on Restream that's actually gone to ice, right? So the other three don't have that.
Everyone on Restream, I think, is assuming that it's just opponents there and they don't need to go there until they're ready.
Well, no, I'm just saying none of them. So the other three don't have Kokiri Sword either. Then as a result,
which means you can't get AD either until then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will be right back 1 second though.
Okay.
While we have a bunch of dungeons going on.
All right, yeah, looks like Gav's is gonna go ahead and beat Morpho. To be fair, Morph is a long shot locked check, so it does check out with a hint, and of course you have to beat the dungeon anyway. Yeah, Cola's going to go ahead and head to Forest and get his final stone, which will let him get the Vanilla Song of Time and get the Inspire. He'll also probably do Spirit after this, get the long shot, and then we can go mode. Looks like Seisei might be reversing, which is good. He will run into the letter here. He did just find long shot after beating Spirit, so he knows this is logic now. So that'll get another one of our runners with Ruda's letter. He may have also figured out what the path with the well, no, he doesn't have the hovers. Well, I mean, we know hovers are long shot. Or he probably is assuming hovers are long shot locked. He may be thinking it's here in GTG, and when he sees the letter, he'll probably figure it out.
Do you know who else is probably watching the Ohio State game, Mage? I'm sure Bobby here has it on the side.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Hold on a second.
They're
bring
winning.
up the channels list real quick. I'm not surprised. Anyway,
So Seisei, though, without having hovers, is probably going to reverse and leave a FW in GTG. For sure. Actually. I was going to type cries in Nebraska fan snacks after 5 turnovers today. After Duke lost yesterday. Alright, well, we'll see what Gab does. He's probably going to clear out Lake here, looking for hovers. Well, no, he shouldn't clear out Lake looking for hovers. Is he going forward to GTG? I guess he's going to do this. There's not much to talk about. We got a double forest. We got Gav doing something that can't be anything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, I'm sorry, I'm struggling with the TV remote over here while I'm trying to watch this.
So, Mage, Dins is on Frogs too. It's not just a guess that it's on Frogs too.
Yeah, we know.
We can't even open a bet in the seed because we found out stuff too fast.
Yeah.
That's too hard though. And I think that's unfair because I can probably guess pretty close to how long it's going to take for the rest of this.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I about know how long every single dungeon takes based off their execution, so. Oh wow, Seisei went further in GTG.
Wait, oh, he's well, you don't have Song of Time, so I don't think
Oh,
that's gonna...
we're not going further anymore, so.
No, oops.
I think he was gonna try to check the maze real quick and then realize he doesn't have it. But he is going.
Okay.
Oh, I guess he didn't leave FW the first time, okay.
Okay, fair enough. No,
he's trying to. He's just trying to troll us here. Gab, this is hinted. Uptime has gone a long ways, and I don't know if it's for the better.
What? That's not a real. Oh my god.
All right, Gav is about to hit go mode.
Okay, so Gav's yeah, he's gonna pick up letter, and I imagine
he goes to ice. There's no.
That's gotta get nice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't go into that on here, Mage, because people are having a lot of different opinions, and that could get pretty nasty. I think Gav will probably go into GTG, though, and leave FW, because hovers can still be in there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, doing ice way earlier and actually seeing that the hovers were there and it wasn't not just opponents is gonna really help Kola.
We'll see though. If you're aggressive, you do this. But the fact that he's already cleared out, ooh, he is. I like it. I thought the fact that he had already cleared out field. Okay, maybe not.
Well, what?
I thought the fact that maybe he cleared out field would keep him from like saying I'll go ice for opponents and then come back here, but I think he forgot about FW and then remembered and then decided he needed to leave it. Also, happy Triple Forest, everyone.
I should have waited a minute until I started playing with the remote. Apparently, I know there's nothing in this forest since God hasn't found anything, but
we know there's nothing in here because we're in go mode in the restream.
I have to watch it 3 times.
I mean, Scarlet's ahead.
Yeah, she's pretty close finishing.
Oh, there was a big chest in here. I didn't see that one. Cole, what do you think this can be? The 3rd wallet. Let's go.
Hooray. Need oh my gosh, yeah, Cole just wants to show off all the wealth.
Wait. Okay, he does have strength 2. I was gonna say, does Cole not have strength 2 or something?
No, no, he does.
I don't get why he opened that then. I guess he hasn't figured out the logic. You do push faster in rando, Neil.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that puzzle's still pretty easy to solve in under a minute, even with the normal block pushing speed. So.
Mhm. I mean, as a kid, like I had to think about that puzzle when I was like
What, there-
an 8-year-old playing this.
There's 4 green pieces and a blue one. I
Yes,
don't
but you
I
have
don't
to
see how
line
it was
the-
that complicated.
You have I think I thought it was gonna be harder, so I had to like
Oh.
in my head like line the green ones up the correct way and push them around each other.
Oh, I guess fair. They could have actually made that more complicated.
It does, Neil. You get more time if you fail. They don't want you to die from voiding in there too much, I guess.
Mhm.
I did not know that, Cola.
I
need to learn
you know,
that.
I need to watch what he did later because I've tried that trick multiple times in Seeds and not pulled it off. So
He did like a forward slash into a backflip, but I don't know if there's anything else to it. Yeah, there's a strength 3.
yeah, in the
If anyone
basement
cares.
force. Nice. Even if Secret Forest has nothing, the damn basement chest has something.
Even if somehow you skip a chest in bottom of the well, you get bailed out. This seed really bails you out on everything.
Yeah, the only yeah, the letter's the only somewhat tricky thing because it's
Yep.
behind a path hint that's kind of complicated. So, I guess for a lot of people, Hookshot on 20 is not a fan favorite either. But
It's not a fan favorite, but you can piece that out pretty quickly.
mhm.
My favorite part of Forest, figuring out which Meg is correct before they spin.
Mhm.
Top left. For those who don't know, the real Meg spawns a frame before the rest, so you can figure it out pretty quickly. I don't even look at the shadow. I can see it pretty clean just from her body.
Hmm.
Once I knew it was a thing, it was pretty easy to see.
Makes me wonder. I know it's like side topic, and also the camera's a little bit weird in that fight. But I wonder if the Megan, the Poha and Iconic Canyon also does that.
I don't know.
I'm not actually sure. So
It's a good question. Next time you play MM, you should check.
I mean,
Especially-
again, the way the camera's placed in that one, you kind of can't see all 4 at once, though, unless you're like holding a spin. So
Yeah. Well, and how often do you do that check in MM? It's pretty rare.
yeah, that's fair. But no, it just crossed my mind.
It's nice saver, but it is really jarring if you've played like 300-400 seeds without it.
Yeah, I was playing Exceed a couple weeks ago with a couple of my friends in Discord who watch me occasionally, and they were amazed at just how quick that wall got yeeted out of the way. Like it's hilarious.
You can blame Kurox for that. That's a Kurox invention. I keep forgetting that, you know, Say, Scarlet, and Gab, none of them have Kokiri Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Gab going?
He's child. I think he's doing Jabu.
Oh, he's gonna go do Jabu, yeah, okay.
Little unfortunate because if he had already done ice, he would have avoided. Well, actually, no, he hasn't done forest, right? So never mind. He would have had to. He's gonna have. I think the point I was trying to make is he's gonna have an extra age change.
Yep. Unfortunately, Gav, like, doing that really long child, it's gonna hurt him here. I think he's probably the furthest behind here, but... I mean, surely or Scarlet goes straight to ice after this, right?
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that new IT guy.
Wait, what? Oh.
He probably didn't read. Probably didn't read and saw that it was a stick upgrade, so he just bought the ones he knew were correct. But
I didn't piece that together. Okay.
oh, you're supposed to jump slash there, land and then slash. Or say, I mean, that wasn't Cola.
All right. I believe Cola is on his way to get a song and play some songs for some frogs.
Yes. And he still hasn't done Wath's Spirit to get his long shot. So if he does Shadow first, he's gonna full clear Shadow. I don't think he's figured out the logic.
I
thought for sure he had.
Yeah, because he even had the hover, so he had all that info to tell him.
Yeah, I mean it is really hard to come up with that stuff mid race. Like, look at how long it took us.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say for sure I would have come up with that.
Like, yeah, I get why the other runners haven't pieced it together. If you don't have those hovers, you don't know.
He's missing the spirit one. It's the only one he can be missing.
Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, after Cola gets his dins, once he goes back adult, that's it for all the age changes. So
yeah,
he'll just stay adult from that point, and he'll.
In theory, in this seed, you could pretty much go mode every single dungeon, except for spirit. And then once you find that long john spirit, you go mode it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. There's like nothing in dungeons today. That's really.
I mean, there's stuff
really
in
odd.
Dungeons, but like they're hinted.
Well,
the hovers are in ice. They're in Wath ice or Path of Bongo ice, but people think Path of Bongo's ice is for Epona's, which is actually Path to Bongo, but
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ice is actually a double path to Bongo.
Yeah, people unfortunately. If there was a warp song in there, people would have done it a lot earlier. But people are putting it off because they know it's just a song for frogs too. Cola rolled this seed actually on the third try. The Kokiri sword is in icy waters. As soon as people go to ice, they'll see it.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, that's why I wasn't really talking too concerned about Kokiri Sword. I don't think people aren't gonna miss that.
The only way you miss it is if you misidentify it, but that one's pretty hard to misidentify.
I mean, I've had times where I can't see Kokiri Sword at the bottom of the fountain, but the things that you normally get it mixed up with, they have them, so...
Well, and the things that you normally mix it up with, like, if you don't know for sure, you go deeper until you see it for sure. And since they have irons, they're gonna be able to get down there.
Like... I think it's the tip of the sword. I think I've gotten Kokiri Sword mixed up with a bow quiver before, but...
Mm-hmm. I think I've thought it was an arrow before, but for some reason...
Yeah, maybe, or maybe just an arrow, but...
Yeah, it's a straightforward seed once you figure out the logic. The logic is just absolute ass in the seed.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta piece together, the fact that Longshot is path to Volve in a Barren Fire.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta piece together what exactly that means.
Oh, you said Duke UNC, and I was thinking basketball earlier. I didn't know they were playing in football.
I don't think that's for another couple months, Jay.
Well, I mean, Duke played yesterday basketball. Season started.
Yeah, I know.
Koa. What? I mean, Cole hasn't figured out the logic, so this is just him checking checks he hadn't checked.
All right, Jay, do you mind holding down the fort for a minute? I have a crying dog next to me.
Yeah.
I need to take care of him real quick, so
I do
I will be
too.
right back.
I'm sitting here playing with her as I'm talking.
Oh my god. All right, well, I gotta get up, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well, we don't have a lot to see, so I'm probably gonna be pretty silent. But we have Gav finishing Jabu. He should probably be going ice immediately after this. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Scarlet will probably go ice after she finishes Spirit here. Kola is probably gonna go do water, I think. Or go do Spirit, I mean. To get Longshot to do water. And then you have Seisei, who is going to ice right now. Yeah, I know. I was looking. So how the comms view is set up, the tracker for Gav's tracker looks like it's on Cola's stream to me. So I saw the long shot marked. Yep, so Seisei is going ice. So Seisei will be in go mode here in maybe 5 minutes. Cola's going Shadow. Man, this is unfortunate. He's really trying to skip a double wath Spirit. And he's not missing, like, light arrows or something that could save him in here. This is just straight time loss, which is unfortunate. Well, time loss if it's a go-modable Shadow. Shadow rarely is go-modable when you want it to be. Yeah, overall, the seed is not going to be that bad. Just got to figure out the logic quirk, which is easy for us to say while we're watching. Seisei does the ESS way of doing that. I also should probably learn that setup, but I just haven't. I mean, it's unlikely that there's time loss for Kola and Shadow, but the problem is the time loss, if it is a go-modable Shadow, is pretty big. The fact that he didn't get any keys yet means it's fairly likely that it won't be go-modable, but we shall see. Alright, Seisei's gonna get his Kokiri Sword here. Scarlet looks like she is going to ice as well, so she'll be just a few minutes behind Seisei. And we'll see what Gav does after this, but I'm going to assume Gav is also going to go to ice. I think we're going to see a triple ice here. And for leading as long as he has, Cola's not going to be the first in go mode. Seisei is going to be the first in go mode here. the runners, everyone but Kola will also be able to Gomo Deku, and Gomo Deku saves a good 3 minutes. Not as much as some other places, but Gab lost a little bit of time because he didn't get a Go mode water. Yeah, this is going to be very straightforward as soon as Kola goes to Spirit. Everyone's going to be in Go mode, and there's not going to be a lot to talk about, and there's just going to be a lot of dungeons done in a row. Here's Scarlet about to be in just ice mode. I hadn't seen that way to do that before. That's cool. More consistent the way I do that for Say. Alright, Say. Say is going to be in Go mode as soon as he opens this chest. In 2 hours and 10 minutes, we have our first Go mode. So this is definitely going to be a sub 3 AD seed, which it's a good way to start off the season. No one in the race room is finished. I could see someone finishing in about maybe 20 minutes, I think. It's gonna be fairly hard to get much better than a 2 hours 30 or something on this seed. He's in no mode. He knows exactly what he has to do, so he's gonna Go mode everything. In my opinion, that's Go mode, but
Alright, I am back. See how the runners are progressing here.
everyone's in ice.
Yeah, I see. I see that.
And Kola went to Shadow, says Spirit. But it doesn't look like Cola's going to lose time because this looks like a fairly un-go modable
Jesus.
Shadow.
Oh, of course.
Because the pot's going to be the key to open this door. Like, we're getting one key at a time here.
Mm-hmm.
He scared me. Took off his boots and started going back up for a second.
Oh, no. No, he's got it.
Oh, Say has letter, doesn't Say? Yeah, Say has letter.
Yeah, Say marked Go mode on his tracker.
Yeah.
Presumably I was away, but presumably when he picked up the hovers, that's when he did it. Then
yeah.
So he must have letter.
He has letter marked on his tracker too.
Also Colo finding the absolutely useful gold scale in Shadow.
All right, Scarlet is in go mode. Well, no mode. Gav might actually be in the lead. I thought Gav was behind, but Gav has already done water. And yeah, it's a quick water, but people are going to do Compass first.
Where's the last ski on water? Was it the torches chest at the...
Was early. I don't remember which.
I think it might have been that one. I don't...
Oh yeah, Gav hasn't done Forest. Never mind. That's slow. But he'll get to go mode Forest. Oh wait. No, there's a key in the back. Not go modable.
Yeah, this is not a go modable Shadow at all.
This is the type of Shadow you don't want to see when you're in go mode. Riley, what do you want? Yeah, Say knows where Dens is at, though. Say will go do Deku, then go get the OT song, and then go do Frogs 2 for Dens. Gav about to be in go mode. Koa, what are you doing? Oh, I don't see the restream tracker, I'm sorry. Even if trials were on, they have every item to do all the trials.
Yeah. If trials were on, this would be one of this would be one of those funny seeds of, oh my god, it's a strength 3 casino, never mind, and you run into the end of forest, and that's the end of that.
Well, yeah, and you have long shot because you had to do water already, so like,
yeah.
The 2 items that suck for trials, you have. Alright, there's the key. So Cole's gonna do 1 extra room than everyone else. In Shadow. Yes. And I don't see a world where Cola does not go to Spirit next.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do Forest to get the OT song, to get Dens off of Frogs 2. The settings aren't fully accurate. In Quals, it's randomly chosen, the major and minor setting. It's not picked by people, but...
Mm-hmm.
There wouldn't be enough settings. And I don't think we're doing a hell mode, so...
No.
You were right with torches, it looks like.
Okay.
Seisei is going to do the best part of Go mode in Deku. Wait, Seisei doesn't grab Dins first. Why?
Wait.
Why wouldn't you grab Dins to Go mode this?
Wait, did he... Okay.
Oh, wait, you can't grab Dins. You can't grab Dins first.
Right, because Deku's... blocks a long time.
Okay.
No, the game just decides...
Decides you have to climb the web just to jump down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately this is not MM. Cannot pull out fire arrows and just use them.
I mean, you can pull out fire arrows. It just doesn't work.
Well,
not in this. I mean, fire arrows and quick swap don't work though. Tomotalk. It just shoots a normal seed. Doesn't shoot a fiery seed. Ground jump to get up on that ledge. Alright, so we're seeing Gav clear up Forest.
Yeah.
Seisei's going to have to do Jabu at some point, so Seisei will go to Jabu at some point here.
Probably, I imagine, right after he finishes this.
He'll probably do it either with Frog, or before or after Frogs too. I think both are acceptable. So that makes it look like Scarlet is in the lead here at this point. Scarlet has more dungeons done than Cola. Oh, Cole's not marking his dungeons on his tracker then.
No, I think Cola actually did beat Volvagia and didn't mark it, so... I don't see
because he's the one who went in first and killed it. Yeah. I mean, Deku's faster than Spirit, so... But Scarlet has to do Frogs too, which is going to take a hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Scarlet has to do Shadows. Yeah, Cole's still ahead. Look, I'm trying to make it seem like it's closer, Tomotalk. Trying to build some hype and suspense on who's gonna win here.
I mean, I'm trying to sit here and think, like, Cola definitely solved both of the path hints for Spirit, right? This isn't just like...
Yeah. I think it's just a mystery to logic.
He doesn't actually know that for some reason, or, like, doesn't actually know this is double.
Yeah, I think it's just a mystery of the logic, which is understandable. It is kind of shitty. But we can always ask him when he comes in here.
Yeah.
Alright, Cole's about to be in Go mode. And there's Go mode. Sorry, I had to step away. My dog's putting her ball on top of things and then whining at it. She can reach this one, so she's on her own here.
Okay.
Yes, I have to play fetch with my dog the entire time we're calming, by the way.
Oh my lord.
Alright, well, Scarlet's done with Deku. Scarlet will be grabbing the OT song, and then getting Frogs 2, and then doing Shadow.
Yeah, I think I pretty much got an idea of what the order of the finishes on Bruce Stream here are going to be. So
Yeah, same. Something to note is no one's finished in the race room. I still think I think Cola probably will not win. But we shall see. I'm thinking we could see a finisher in like 5 minutes. What do you think, Bobby?
I mean, maybe. Generally speaking, in a larger race like this, there is someone that probably nailed all those things that we mentioned that you have to.
I mean, I think Cole would be done right now if he caught on to that logic that where long shot had to be. Maybe not right now, but I think he'd be in Ganon's right now.
Yeah, I think for sure.
If people do know someone's ahead of us, don't tell us. We'll call them out as we see them, but we assume that these people are in first, and we're going to see a first place finish. Oh, hey, Mario.
Hi, is everybody over at SGL like watching this right now or something?
And if they are watching, Mario, would you have done hookless compass chest and spirit in this seed? Because if you do hookless compass chest in this seed, you're probably in good shape. My gosh, Cole got so lucky on that hit right there.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty close.
If you do hookless spirit compass in this seed, you can get so much more efficient skulls.
Yeah, you just use that one spirit to.
Yeah.
You can pick up the 5 and 4s. A couple other ones, yeah, that are hook locked. They're pretty easy to get. Yeah, that make getting to 20 easy. I don't think you would have seen any runners like grab bugs or like go back into ranch or any of that other.
Yeah. The one time that trick is actually useful. And it'll go back to being the obscure trick that you don't need to know. And there's the dins for Scarlet. So Scarlet is officially in go mode at this point.
Yep, just got a shadow left. Unfortunately, we know it's a not a very quick shadow.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Not that it's normally not that I mean not that it's normally super quick in go mode anyway. But yeah, this one you gotta do pretty much everything. I mean, clearly that's mostly exciting. That's clearly the most exciting factor of the key rings or keysy settings is that if you don't have anything in shadow, you can just walk to the end.
Yeah, shadow is
such
such a fast dungeon with key rings.
Yeah.
Or Keezy, even, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
rush to the boat. Enjoy. We're going to be seeing Triple Shadow somewhat soon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Gav's gonna be a little bit behind the other two because I think he also still has to go back and do deco.
Yep.
Or didn't mark it if he already. I don't think he did though.
I don't think he's done it.
I think he got. I think he beat ice and then warped straight
Yeah, the forest.
here. So. No. Yeah, he's gotta go do that and go get
But
his.
Deku
games.
takes, what, 3 minutes?
Yeah, no, he won't be like that far behind. Though.
Hello? Why are you FWing in this room?
What?
What the hell is this route? You're on PC, you don't want to reset. I wonder if the seed I rolled is better, Bobby. What the hell is this route, Cola? Oh my god, do you know what it is? He still hasn't figured out the logic, so he thinks Boss Key is back here somehow. That has to be it, right?
Probably. I mean, because I was gonna bring up some scenario where that cack path to morph for a hook shot is somehow pointing at Song of Time for the boss key and river chest, but I mean we knew that was pretty much gone up for a while ago. So
I can't explain this route otherwise. This is aggressive if he knows that he's in logic, but he was literally one check away from getting the boss key.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I know why. I think I know why he put down the FW that area. Now he was literally trying to find two keys to rush this.
Yeah, and then he was leaving that in case he's wrong on his hunch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're seeing checks we probably should see. I mean, it's hard. It's hard if you get the logic wrong. You're gonna play based off what you think it is. So, I'm pretty sure all of us runners have been in his shoes where you couldn't quite figure out why the logic is what it is, and you come up with a wild theory, and that wild theory is not correct.
Back a couple years ago when Cole and I were in the same league division, I literally lost a race to him because I followed the wrong item and I followed a letter into AD and instead it was just Zora tuning for something in here.
Yeah.
And I forgot about the Zora tuning entirely, and afterwards I was like, oh my god.
It's unfortunate when it happens, but it happens. All of us make mistakes. And even so, his finish time is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Well, to explain what I'm saying about the cat camp mattering, hookshot to beat fours that unlock Song of Time.
Yeah.
So he might be thinking it has to do with like that you need Song of Time to beat water. That the path to Morphin's pointing at Song of Time.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is obviously pointing at the hookshot as the item specifically, but
You know what? Cole's not playing on VC. He's playing on Dolphin.
oh, is he playing a Dolphin?
Yeah. That's why it flashes, I think, when he resets.
Hmm. All right, and there's his FW back to the.
Yeah. It's an awkward route, but it works out. And as I said, he's still going to have a very good time.
Yeah.
I mean, our other runners are only halfway through Shadow at this point. Well, our closest runner is only halfway through Shadow. I should rephrase that.
Oh, right. That reminds me of the point I was gonna make earlier about like the actual like time, because for a reminder to folks, like the scoring system for quals is based on finish time.
Yeah.
Not like position. So.
And it's, to be exact, there's more than 70 runners in this race, so that it relies on the top 7 to make an average, and then it's a scoring system based off the top 7, along with some caveats for like jet protection and some outlier protection. Or gamble protection, I think is what it's called, but it's a very complicated formula, but the thing to know is it's based off the average of the top 7.
Yeah. Which regardless of whether or not he wins, Cole is going to be in a very good place on that.
Yeah. He will score at least high 900s here at the worst.
Yes. Yes.
Which is, last year it took just over 900 per qual.
In fact, I think barring a flurry of finishes right now, I think Cole's gonna have 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Here pretty easily, actually.
Maybe. I finished third and got 999 last year. There's Ecola's finish.
Alright, well that...
Sorry, I spoiled it for the restream. My bad. I have the race room open.
Well, I mean, I still do as well, but... Just give it a few seconds, folks, it'll pop up. I think.
And drum roll, please.
And
he goes in his first place.
I was gonna say it was past the time. It was past the time when I said that.
Flat.
It was past the time. I was getting concerned the bot went to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, we could have had first. We could have had first place on this restream if Nicole responded to us. Not too surprising. Nicole is one of our best runners, so, and especially on a seed like this where you have to do a lot, it's fairly predictable, I guess is the word for it.
Yeah.
All right. Gav has Dens. He's officially in go mode. It's just going to be maybe a minute behind Seisei. Something like that.
Yep. Scarlet is just about reached the boat, it looks like.
Yep.
So not too much.
So Scarlet has, what, 2.5 minutes worth of shadow and then 6 minutes for the climb. Maybe a little faster at the climb. You can get faster than sub 6, but 6 is kind of the target I give myself at the very least. I think we're gonna see a flurry of finishes though once Cola's done here. Well, we're gonna see the bridge again, but this is an AD seed, so a lot of times like one finish comes in a little in front of everyone, and then all of a sudden everyone finishes. Yeah, the first one had ZL and OoTR. ZL and AD seeds tend to be pretty quick though.
I mean, it is pretty funny though, because the settings of the the bot pick, they didn't have that much to do with what happened.
I mean, the second seed had you walked out of Link's house to be in the windmill. Well, come out the windmill in cap.
What the hell? Nice.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a little shocked. I hadn't played a seed with no consumables yet. I definitely, at least calming, forgot I didn't have consumables in a lot of these places. And obviously it's something that only affects the seed early, but...
Yeah, I mean, those caused a couple of, like, minor points to be brought up, but... You know, this isn't like the, What was it? What was that weekly with Keezy that Stone Water had, like, 5 billion big chests in, and the hovers was, like, the last one?
Yeah.
People opened or something, so
yeah.
It's not like that seed.
There was a weekly a few weeks ago with Keezy and something else, and it ended up pretty bad. I mean, Short Trial 1 was not the play in the seed, though, Emo. Like, getting ZL helped. And GG's to Gogeta with a time of 2 hours 41 minutes and 7 seconds. And we should be seeing another finish here from Cola in not too long.
Yeah.
Oh no, Say.
Oh, what?
Say died to a spike trap. Unfortunately, that does happen. Not often in these races, but it feels really bad when it does. I'll be right back. My dog's whining.
Okay. All right. Alright, folks, time for Cola to take on Ganon. There, only got a couple minutes left in the seed. Gav's just entered Shadow as beginning of Shadow as Scarlet is finishing it. They say, of course, trying to get back to the spot where he just died a minute ago.
Say's gonna see a completely pointless chest here. Honestly, do you lose that much time dying where Say did? That may have been an intentional death. It wouldn't be intentional, but you're not gonna lose that much time. You just don't have to walk across the spike trap thing area again. If you're gonna die in shadow, after finishing that room is a good place.
No, there are much worse places to die in shadow. Also, thank you, Internet, for buffering the streams way ahead of what people are saying. And
all right, and GG's to Koa. He will finish third. It's ahead of the bot, but you can see it on stream, so I'm not spoiling this time.
Yep. GG's to Koa.
And we will see if we can get Cole in here for an interview. I'm sure he's probably not thrilled, because I think he probably is confused, but... It's still a good finish time. You're never going to complain about a third place in a call.
No. No, he did. No, very good start to Season 7 for him.
A very good start. Obviously, your highest qual gets dropped, so there's a good chance this one gets dropped, but... Alright. My dog is being a little butt right now. No. No, you can get that. You can get that ball. You get it. Yeah, there are a lot of forfeits. Some of them were to be expected because of the mix-ups at the start. Alright, I guess Cole is going to be joining us soon. I will drag him in.
Sure.
GG's, Cole.
Hey, Cole, GG's.
So, how about that logical disaster?
Oh, that was good.
Did you, I assuming you didn't figure out the why Spirit was Path to Evolve?
I do not even know that hint existed, so...
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. We were confused why you weren't go-moding things, because the logic was there, but...
Oh, okay, well, I never saw that hint, so, you know.
I know one of them was at Valley. The other, I think, was in a Storm's Grotto.
Oh, yeah, I never went to Valley, but I did the Storm's Grotto, so that shouldn't be it.
Okay, I know everyone has it, but you then, so...
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
I definitely didn't go to Valley, though. I just followed the CAC radio for the 20.
Yeah. I mean, you were at 2 skulls when you figured out 20, we noticed, but...
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Yeah. You were the first to pull Rudos, and we were pretty shocked it was there. I think all of us thought it was Rudos was for sure in Spirit.
Yeah, I was like hard following the CAC radio, and it gave me fire arrows of all things, and then I was like, oh, might as well try.
Yeah, when you pulled that Rudos is when we were in like no mode for the entire seed.
Yeah, I figured that.
The logic is you pretty much knew that hovers had to be long shot locked. You at that point you figured out that 20 had to be a hook shot and that Spirit had to be a long shot. So
yeah,
there wasn't much left after that other than go moding everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
I mean, you just do all the dungeons at the end.
Yeah, kind of crappy seeds to play like that.
I mean, it's fine. I don't hate all dungeon seeds like this.
No, I don't hate all dungeon seeds, but there was a world where you do 6 dungeons in a row without anything else in go mode.
Yeah, that could definitely happen.
So, but yeah, I don't really have too much to ask because the seed was kind of straightforward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone else is in shadow right now except for Scarlet's fighting Ganon, so.
Oh, okay. I could have done a little bit better if I didn't die to Volvaja and stuff, but whatever.
I think you had enough time to kill her there, too.
No, I don't think I did.
I think you would have killed her and died before getting in the blue portal.
Maybe. It was too risky for me. I just reset.
All right, GG Scarlet. Scarlet finished 5th with the time 2:48:48.
GG's.
It's not a bad time. Nothing to complain about for 5th.
Yeah, for sure. On this seed, that's definitely a good time.
Yeah. There wasn't really a lot you could screw up once you figured out 20, though, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
Actually, we were talking because this seed bailed you out for everything. There was Gav did a really long child segment in Child 1 because he was going for that bomb bag and skull mask.
Mm.
And ended up pulling a bow from Remote Southern.
Oh, damn.
So we thought he was well in the lead when he did that.
Yeah,
and
but
then
there were just 2 other bows.
yeah, and then you went. I think you were the one who did Bomb Shoe Bowling first and pulled it, and it's like, oh, well, there goes that advantage.
Yeah, there was one in Goron City shop as well, so...
Yeah, and then Seisei did Crater without the hammer. And got bailed out by the magic in Well.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you skip bottom of the well? I don't think so, because you need the wallet, right? Maybe you can do big
there was another...
balls.
You didn't do Kokiri Sword chest.
No, I didn't.
There's a wallet on Kokiri Sword, or a big Poe on Kokiri Sword chest and a wallet on Big Poe's.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So that was one of the other bailouts.
Well, yeah, so you could definitely skip bottom of the well entirely then.
Yeah, you could, but that strength was kind of... I guess it wasn't that important.
No, it wasn't, because you just get the other one in Forest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think what you had over everyone else is you rushed Ice way faster. I think everyone else played off knowing its opponents in there and saying, well, it's just Path of Bongo for the song.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I figured you have to do it anyways, right?
Yeah.
So why put it off? Doesn't make any sense.
Especially once you add irons, it's like not like you're going to orphan anything.
Yeah.
And of course, we saw the Kokiri Sword there.
Yeah, I mean, others were in there as well, so it was pretty nice to go there.
I was not expecting hovers in there. I thought it was going to be like GTG or something.
Yeah, same, but if you get a path to a boss, you can always, get the item that you need for that boss, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too surprising, even though Flux 2 is needed.
Yeah, and GG Scarlet.
GG's.
Yo, GG's.
Yep, GG's.
So we were talking to Cole that there really isn't a lot to talk about this seed. It was just kind of a logical disaster, but that's about it.
Yeah, the seed was pretty straightforward, honestly.
Yeah, it's just an AD seed with a side dungeon. Theoretically, you could have skipped bottom of the well, but none of you did.
Yeah, the big thing about this seed was doing 20 schools really fast,
Mm-hmm.
The faster you do 20 schools, the faster you will finish the seed. But I'm a disaster school routing, so
Yeah. So Kola pulled the Rudos from Wasteland well before you guys, and we kind of figured out at that point that 20 had to be a hook shot and that long shot had to be in spirit based off your hints. So at that point, we were more or less in no mode.
yeah, I never had 2 paths. I don't even know where they were.
You don't? Oh, you're missing 2 paths?
Yeah, I have
which ones?
I have only Crater for Tungarova, Ice for Bongo Bongo, and Spirit for Barenage.
There was a Kag to Morpha. That's what I have.
Yeah. Cactomorpha, and then you had a Spirit to Volvagia for the long shot to get hovers, or to get Rudos to get hovers.
Yeah, so those two hints honestly wouldn't help much for me. Honestly, we would actually paying a bit because I would do Cuckoos for sure.
Yeah, I did Cuckoos. So
Yeah, everyone did it. You weren't the only one, so I think it's hard to skip it in this seed with that path.
Yeah,
So.
I think once you read the end, you just can't skip it.
I was actually kind of making fun of you, Cole. I said I thought you always last location chickens, but
I mean, mostly, yeah. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like read the CAC end right before.
yeah, we were also shocked by your Ocarina game immediately.
I mean, I'm not a lunatic in quals, right?
That's what I said too.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense for me to just skip everything in qualifiers. In
The other thing
bracket
that-
matches, I can do that, and well, if there's something there, I just lose, whatever.
Yeah, I on our bingo card, I don't think we had all 4 people doing Child Goron City on Restream too, but
What, at the same time, or what?
Actually, I did.
oh, you didn't do it? Okay,
Yeah.
everyone else did. I'm losing track. There was a lot going on, so there's a lot of finishers since we said that, but it's to be expected. It's an ADC. People are gonna finish pretty close to each other. Yeah, I don't really have any other questions. Did you guys have any comments on the seed that you wanted to talk about?
Nothing really else.
Yeah, just that I wasn't expecting the Kitty Sword, but the rest was fairly nice.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not have iron boots as you went to Fountain?
Oh no, I had the things that I wasn't expecting. Just that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you hit go mode really fast in this seed. And GG to Say, 16th place with 255.27. It's not terribly far behind the first place finishers, so should still be an okay score.
Anything sub 3 is still alright here.
Yeah. I kind of wish I played this seed now, but oh well.
Oh, it happens.
At least you had the option. I didn't, so
I've played 3 seeds since S6, so like I'm trying to get my execution back up. But yeah, we'll see if we get Say and Gavin here. Gav's fighting Ganondorf right now, so he won't be too much longer. Yeah, thanks for being on Restream for you too.
Yeah, thanks for putting up the restream.
After all the issues, thanks for chat for sitting around for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was something.
That's not just on you. I told them we blame Jimbo.
I mean, I'm maybe partially to blame.
I mean, the first seed that was rolled was 80 for ZL, so.
Oh, fair enough. It would have been 80 anyways, then.
Yeah. So, we'll see if we can get Say declined. We'll see if we can get Gavin here, but other than that,
right.
Obviously, huge thanks to all of our volunteers. I can't run the commands because I have a sword, but thanks to my fellow C Falcon / Bobby, I've been calling him, and the trackers are Tomotalk, Palm, CD Hoff, and Skyrees. I think that's how you say it, Skyray, something like that. And obviously, thanks to the runners. Quals is our favorite time of the year, so well, maybe not quals, but tournament time is the favorite time of the year. So
yeah,
calls are a little more stressful, but yeah. GG's to you two again, and you're welcome to stay with us for Gab to hear. Otherwise, we'll see you guys later.
Oh, I'm head out. It's pretty late, so I'll see you around.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh yeah, don't forget our restreamer snacks for also putting up with the delay. There's 3 of us in here that could have restreamed this. This is all I was thinking in my head. GG's Tober for 18th. And Carp for 19th.
And
Gav for 20th.
Yeah, right afterwards.
And methinks so for 21st.
Over 21st.
Yeah,
All right,
this is
keep
kind of how
going.
quals goes. If you guys haven't been around, the first finishes are kind of a little spread out, but in the middle, it's rapid fire.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be surprised if you look at like the qual standings afterwards. You see a bunch of people in qual 1 with like the same or very, very similar scores. That happens in pretty much all of them.
Especially AD seeds. I think that's more common in AD
Yeah.
seeds, just because you kind of have to do everything. So you really can't like gamble on something and get bailed out and just get a massive lead.
Wait. What do you mean? I thought in the seed you could always get bailed out.
I mean, yeah.
Well.
So, Snacks, is Gab going to be joining us? If not, I think we can have you do the outro here.
Yeah.
Maybe Snack stepped away to get a snack, potentially.
No, just that 1 second. Okay. The stream chat.
Okay, so I just sent a message to Gav. I was a little late on it, so we'll see if Gav is going to join or not. Okay, I quick need to get Gav in here, but
okay, we can talk to him for a little bit. I don't think, like with everyone else, I don't think there was much to say. So
Yeah.
Really isn't much to say.
I'm sure he wishes he had done a little better, but it's still not going to be a terrible score. I think we actually can see the scores. See if I can find them.
Where is that pinned
Some
again? I don't.
ZeldaSpeedRuns.com somewhere. OoTR standings. If this still shows S6, then we can.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Gav scored 921. You're gonna take a 921. So the other finishers, Say scored 946, Scarlet scored 980, and Cole scored 1010.
Yep.
You can find if you want to see. I can't send this. Here, I'm gonna give you a link, Snacks. There you go. Or that works too. I forgot there was a command for that.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So you can always follow that to see the qualifier standings. If you want to follow, it's top 64 once again for this tournament. The 64 will be in groups this time rather than a double limb. And then brackets will be the top 32 in a double limb. So that's the change in format for this year that we went with. I think it should be, at least in the top 32 part of it, it should lead to less swinging results, I think, and give people more second chances.
Yep.
But it is single limb. Gav's name is that the Gav? GG's Gav.
Yo, GG.
So we don't really have a lot to talk about. But I think the main difference between you and everyone else was that long child segment, which we thought.
Casey skipped like a bunch of hooligans, surely.
No, Cole's the only one who did that.
How are people getting this DMT hint without? I don't know. I guess people just did minuet first or something.
Yeah, pretty much. They went and got Sorry a song, then went long on to adult.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait,
that's kind of what you felt.
People went adult after getting the skull mask in? Really?
Yes.
Dude, that's so bad. What?
I think I would have done the same thing as you.
Yeah, that's crazy in a qualifier, but
yeah, I mean it is a long walk, but I don't know.
It is also a bomb bag, to be fair, too. So like,
I think they probably assumed they were going to do CAC, see what's in CAC, and then just go back child. But would be my guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you at that point did you know it was AD by that point? Probably not, right?
It's like a 50-50 shot the second you read that hint. So.
Oh yeah, because the OOT hint was later than that for sure. But
you were the only one who checked that the scrub in Lost Woods and your first trip through. So you were the first one to see that hint.
Oh really? The under the bridge.
Yep.
And people are going crazy in qualifiers. What are they doing? I gotta be more aggressive apparently.
Yeah. I mean, everyone did Child Goron City except for Scarlet, which was surprising. But yeah, I honestly thought you were in good shape with that bow until Kola pulled a bow off Bombchu Bowling like
Yeah, that one
3 minutes
kinda
later.
threw me off. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be nice for me.
And then I think the other
It's
bow was
okay.
available too. But
Yeah, it was in a shop somewhere for like 195. I don't
okay.
remember where, but
Oh, it was Goron Shop. That's where it was.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the later going to Fountain would kind of hurt you, and then obviously the longer Child. And I think that was about it, really.
Yeah. Now the KZ skip thing, man, I was just talking with Cola about that. I mean, I don't think it makes a ton of sense in the seed personally, but I'm not gonna go into it too much.
Yeah, Kola did it
It's
immediately
always
after.
required. So.
Yeah, Kola did fire really early, and then just went straight into KZ skipping.
Yeah.
His reasoning was you're gonna have to do it eventually anyway, so why not do it now?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah.
So, I mean, Kola this was a seed of bailouts because Kola didn't get he didn't do Kokiri Sword Chest, so he didn't have the big Poe. So the wallet that he got from Well is actually what got him his irons.
Cola.
Yeah.
Didn't do Kokiri sword chests. We spawned in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah. Seisei did Crater before getting Hammer, but then got bailed out with Magic and Well.
Yeah, that one's not. I mean, you're always going to the well, right? I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
even feel that bad early because like everything I did, even like I didn't collect any skulls, and I'll steal a quote from Mr. Martin in our 1v1 from season 6. If you're not gonna get the Lon Lon Ranch tree skull, you might as well collect 0. So I didn't have any sticks while I was there, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm collecting 0, and then
You were the first one to 20.
yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I the first one to the hint?
I don't know if you're the first of the hint, but I think you were the only one with a bow and adult cac to get those fire arrows.
Right.
So you kind of had a leg up knowing it was probably skulls at that point.
Oh, because people could have had to do adult shooting. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you grabbed the bottle of bugs, your Child 2, and started going pretty hard on them when everyone else was still clearing out some adult stuff. Or child stuff at that point, I think. But
right.
So I gave you a little leg on skulls, but I mean, Cole was in a really good position, but he never got the Vavagia path hint. And that honestly made him go full clear shadow where he could have go-moed it. He could have go-moed Jabu, but he didn't have that hint. So he
path.
Yeah,
how would that ever be relevant for him if he had already KZ skipped?
He could have figured out that long shot had to be in spirit. Because he did spirit.
Tempo yet. Okay, yeah,
he did spirit last. So he probably could have finished 15 minutes earlier, I think.
Wait, spirit. Wait, how? Oh, he dipped spirit.
He dipped spirit, yeah.
And got the boomerang. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Strange.
I think he thought that there would be a key on the boulder chest, and there was a hook shot just deep in there. I think that's how he read the logic.
Yeah, I was thinking about that at one point as well, but I had already not. I got the Requiem song like super early, right? I don't even think I had a way to hit the switch when I was there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, GG's. You still scored 920. So
yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be reasonable. Everybody basically finished at the same time, right? But
yeah. So I mean, last year it took over 900 in every race, so you're fine.
Did it? Yeah, I guess it was 3,600, right?
It was like 3601 last year.
Yeah. I suspect it'll probably be lower this year, even if people are better. Variance is going to be higher in these types of races, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, this seed was just really straightforward. So.
Yeah, I mean, this was just a standard seed, right? The settings were completely pointless.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I forgot about no consumables, so I thought, oh, he didn't get the cat or the Lon skull. Oh wait, no sticks.
You're right. Yeah. I was beating myself up over that because I think I should have maybe farmed an extra 10 rupees or something in Kokiri, but
Oh,
Or just skip the bridge scrub, I guess. But
by the way, did you know when you were buying 10 sticks in Kokiri that the stick on the left side was a stick upgrade
no, I didn't even look at it. No.
for
Yeah.
40 rupees?
Nice.
So
Would have saved myself a whole 8 seconds.
yeah, say farm the rupees immediately.
Oh, I should have done at the early game. That would have been really important,
Yeah.
actually. Oh man. Yeah, because I had 40 rupees when I went in the shop.
Yeah, I think it was less. I think it was it 15? It was less than
I
that.
don't remember. It's really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would have changed a lot of things for me, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah.
25, Enco said, is what it was. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what skulls I skipped. That like I would have done the tree. I would have done the Goron City skull and probably the DC skull. I think that's really all I would have done that I didn't do. So
yeah, skull-wise, it doesn't save you much. I honestly, I don't think it really would have saved you that much. Maybe getting
No.
earlier skulls, but it wasn't
Yeah, I
that
mean,
slow getting back to Lon.
yeah, true. I mean, I think my skull routing was pretty bad overall, but it was just like I don't know. I was like,
Yeah.
let me get 20 skulls. Get
The one thing
fuck-
that hurt you, what I think Bobby called it out, is if you had gone Spirit, just dip Spirit to get the Rang, you would have been able to get all 4 of those Lon skulls.
Oh, as adult, yeah.
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 I mean, if I had Dip Spear when I was there, though, I literally wouldn't have been able to do anything. So,
Yeah.
I guess I did technically have bombs, I think, but hitting that switch with just as bomb bag is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. So.
Well, you had a bow at some
I
point.
did. I did have a bow. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, I did have a bow. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think you lose that much time doing those sides and just like warping out. So.
Yeah, I mean, it would have changed because I would have been able to get the. Well, I don't think I had the hint when I was in Child Spirit, right? So I wouldn't have got the Gate Skull, but
Yeah, I don't think a single person got that.
yeah, the two extra long skulls would have been nice for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I also screwed up thinking I had to wait across. Like I was planning on doing. I was gonna get at least the one skull and fire. That's why I went there. And then I was like, if it makes me go deeper, and then I'll go deeper. And then I took like 4 damage, and I was like, oh, I can't go deeper anymore because I can't get the fairies, and I
Yeah.
don't have a tunic. And we got the boss key anyway, so like I wasn't gonna after I got the boss key, but
Yeah.
I was thinking I could cross the Bolero bridge back to Goron, but I didn't have a way to do that. So I just like played Minuet and ran from there, which is pretty bad. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
The tunic was actually in Tektite. Scarlet got that.
okay, yeah, I ended up buying the one in CAC, but
Yeah.
did
You were the
anybody
only
buy
one who
the
bought
Blue
it.
Fire?
We had no idea where it was.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was considering if it was correct, at least from my perspective, to buy Blue Fire or not before going Ice.
I mean, in this specific seat, it would have been, but I don't know if it's the correct play overall.
Yeah, overall, right. I guess you're checking everything because by the time I was there, I knew for sure that hovers were in there. I think it was guaranteed at least.
No, hovers could have been GTG.
Yeah, I guess they still could have been. The letter just happens to also be locked by long shot. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how we figured out the logic, was knowing where hovers were already there. That's why we knew that Spirit had to have long shot and 20 had to have a hook.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, other than that, GG's.
Yeah.
Any further comments? Otherwise, we'll have Snacks close us out here.
No, I mean, Cola's time is insane. Shout out to that guy. He's the best player alive.
Yep. He's the most aggressive player, I think. And,
That is true. Yeah, I guess that is true. This was a really good scene for the way he plays.
yeah. It does punish him from time to time.
True. And then you just forfeit, so it's all good.
Well, sorry for the delays at the start, Gav.
That's all good. Nothing you can do about it.
Crap happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just blame it on the new build.
I mean, it kind of was the fault.
It was definitely at least partially responsible for it, but
Yeah. For what it's worth, I think we've released a new build at the start of a season basically like every year, so I don't think it's.
Well, it was supposed to be revealed, or it was supposed to be released Monday, and we found a massive issue in it and with performance and crashing and bizarre.
I don't know if it was my computer or what, but I was having some weird, like every time I opened a door, my emulator was like I was losing like a second every time I opened a door for some reason.
I didn't notice that, but we were more or less like we had issues where things would just freeze. Like in Market Bazaar, for example, it would freeze for like 40 seconds.
That's good. Yeah.
Only on emulator, not on VC. So
Oh yeah. Because
I
VC
guess-
needs more of an advantage. Yeah.
so
That's gonna be the way they kick everybody to VC. They'll just
Yeah.
make it so unplayable on emulator that you have to use VC.
so that's why it was released as close to S7 as we could.
Yeah.
And
It's whatever.
it worked out. Just ended up with a delay.
Yeah. I mean, it almost thankfully that it was kind of weird that this SGL is going on right now. Obviously, no surprise to anybody, but if all those people were here, the squad would have had like probably 100 some people, and it would have made it a bit more awkward probably. But it being on the smaller side for a first squall made it more
Prez is
manageable.
at SGL, so he was trying to fix this on the fly at SGL.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shout out to Trez behind the scene for.
Did you guys figure out what the problem is? Like, is it going to work tomorrow, or
I don't know.
you just gonna
Trez
YOLO
Trez
people?
apparently thinks he found whatever happened and thinks it should be fixed for tomorrow. So
Cool.
we'll see. But
Cool. Well, GG, I'm gonna get some dinner. I'll probably be in the race in the morning, so see you guys there.
Well, good luck. I will not be there.
yeah,
Alright.
good luck, Av.
GG's later.
Yeah, later.
Later.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we'll go ahead and get out of here. But I know Jay has kind of done a lot of this, but huge thanks to everybody for sticking with us throughout that absolute train wreck that was that beginning. But after that, I do not remember when Research first saw Hookshot.
No, I don't either.
It was probably like hour 45-ish if I had to guess. But
We
I
knew
don't
it
know.
was there before then, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
I should have pulled these up earlier, but huge thanks to all of our volunteers today. We had our two commentators, J-Bone and Sea Falcon. Then our four trackers today, Tomotek, Palm, CD Hoff, and Skyreese. I'm going to pretend that's how you say that because I have no idea. On the CSR front, we really don't have a lot going on tonight. So really the main thing we're going to be looking forward to is tomorrow for the EU Weekly at 2 p.m. UTC or 9 a.m. Eastern Time, which will be qualifier number 2 for this. So as you heard, Gav might be running again, so we'll probably see a lot of the same runners if I had to guess. But yeah, on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all tomorrow for qualifier number 2.
yep. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.